So who wants to recap the last session?
Ooh, I want inspiration.
All right.
Wait, let me check things. Oh, that was the other campaign. Never mind. Never mind.
So you don't remember what happened, huh?
I still have reset. I still have inspiration.
Now, okay.
I have not used it yet, even though it would have been very smart to.
Get the feeling that Secret might not have inspiration, but okay. If Pyre doesn't want to recap, who wants to recap?
I'd love to, but I don't know what the hell happened.
I have inspiration, so does anybody not have inspiration?
The last time I wasn't here.
Okay, so I'll do it then. I'll bite the
That's
bullet.
all I remember.
This is me bribing the DM to let me survive this slip and slide. Okay. So, as Pyre and the party bravely ran away from the ant colony after killing the mastermind ant and his followers, we quickly realized that while we have beheaded and mutilated the bodies, other ants were coming to get vengeance, and that we had found a small part of the colony and not the whole thing. We had not fought the queen, and I don't think anyone had desire to actually do a longer, harder combat after that near miss. So taking our prize of the shard and running, walking, power walking away, we made it back to the miners to find them facing off with the guards. The guards were upset with the miners because they thought there was a riot going on. The miners were upset because they were trying to riot. There was stone in their bread. And the sides did not like each other. And then, as we talked to the people who confronted us, we brought up the fact that there were giant ants coming our way, and everyone decided now was a good time to vacate the mine. During the escape, Pyre went ahead and tried to help the overseer leave. And when the overseer mentioned people still being there, Pyre told him to choose between leaving now and between helping people evacuate. And the overseer decided to go into the mines to help those who were diligently working rather than revolting. So Pyre, out of respect for an overseer who's in his office and being all cushy, actually caring about his men, decided to stay. The party stayed as well, despite Pyre's insanity. Investigations were made on the office. I think we discovered that the office was surprisingly clean and not filled with corruptive evidence. Things may have been taken. Pyre and Zorg set up some oil drums near the dangerous shaft to try to stop the ants from entering the mine housing district. And the overseer went down, got people from the safe mine, and decided to go into the dangerous mine, which Pyre went after. And some party followed, some didn't. Although they're split up a little bit, ended up being Pyre, Zorg, and Ash who went down into the dangerous mine. They found several miners, one of which who was trapped under a collapsed tunnel. Zorg bravely freed the miner from the rubble, and as we began running our way back, the ants began catching up to us. A ambusher ant attacked Pyre on the home stretch. Pyre was tagged, and doing a flashback, remembered, oh yeah, Stato Stitch's character had some issues with his bag of holding, namely with the shard of lightning and the explosive crystals being close to each other. Taking the crystals out seemed to trigger a possible unstable explosion, so rather than doing that, we took out the shard of lightning. Ash kept the bag of holding. Pyre decided to hold on to the shard of lightning, had a talk with his dad and basically told him in his head, "Hey, I got the shard of lightning." Daddy said he's coming to town. Pyre and the party ran to Pyre and the party did the things I had previously described. Uh, Pyre got attacked by the assassin bug, dropped the injured miner he was holding, turned into lightning, and dashed 15 feet away from the assassin bug, avoiding certain death from its poisonous sting. And now we're in a situation where the antics of Secret and Stefan resulted in the way out of the cave being covered with oil that Pyre had set up, namely due to some guards with poor morale being spooked.
By Secret.
They
Yes.
decided to spill the oil.
Yes, yes. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying there's a certain cat,
And we actually sent them down to look for you guys.
and they
Yep.
never came up. Yep. At least I don't have to remember their names anymore. All right, so that is where we left off. We had just begun combat, and it seemed that Pyre at least was very focused on running away rather than fighting the ants who had just arrived. Shadow, Ash, I wanted to talk about the lightning shard that Pyre took, since that is technically something that happened before the campaign and happened while you were not in the call. I tried to avoid that by also stating character of him just saying, "Well, Dad, I got this. How do I keep it from exploding?" "Oh, you're coming here? Yeah, I'll give it to you." So we may need to figure that out. If there is problems or conflict there that you have out of character, the solution, which I have not talked to Secret about, would be to switch shards, give you back your shard, Ash, and to take Secret's shard so we can pacify God.
So maybe that's what Secret would want to do as well. But I know one way or another, Daddy wants a stone now.
Yes, that's the situation we're in. Pyre has not
Technically, you don't
communicated
know.
this with you guys.
Yeah.
But as a player, you can know these things. I would prefer to piss off Shadow than Shadow Stitch. I would prefer to piss off Cool Cat than Shadow Stitch, because I've known Cool Cat for longer. And because, basically I know Cool Cat for longer, so it's easier to steal from a friend than to steal from someone who's doesn't know me as well.
Though unfortunately, he's also technically your employer. So I
Mhm.
think he would have a much, much larger say.
It's time for a payday. Oh yeah, I'm talking specifically
Yep.
about players, not characters.
Yep.
Anyways, so that is a future issue. I did not want to hide that from you, Shadow Stitch. I am hiding that from Ash though,
Understandable.
but Ash knows I have the shard. I don't know. It's
Understandable.
complicated.
Alright, I guess for now, we'll please the gods for now.
Yay! We are being chased by ants, and there is, I believe, 6 rounds of full movement till we get to the top of the shaft, assuming we don't slip.
Roughly. Oh, I should
Mhm.
probably make sure that the API is working and not inactive. Hold on. I always need to have a tab open just to make sure this stupid thing works. Okay. Descending. And unfortunately, Stefan is the only other person here right now for the miners. Okay, but anyway, yes, that is... You pretty much hit all of the important points about the last session. Secret definitely did say that he and Pyre are both going to have a very long chat after what Pyre had just done.
The whole eyes turning into holy symbols and
Yes.
spacing out for a little bit. Yeah, that happened. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. But initiative is rolled.
And also some other little details. The matriarch of the House of Steel dropped by personally to pick up the prismatic shard, which is the other lightning shard that you're looking for. There were a couple other notes on the desk. One that basically described Zalile's actions and how it's gone from just a petty theft to a political scandal, essentially. So the party is eventually going to figure out whether or not they're going to turn Zalile in or create a dead body. You guys have not spoken about this in detail yet. You're going to speak with it if you guys survive and you meet up again. Also, there was another note that mentioned that one of the guards got attacked by a bloodthirsty squirrel, and anyone who went into the kitchen would have definitely seen a squirrel just cooking on a spit in there. Ash
So what
definitely was not with
I'm hearing is we have multiple dead bodies.
multiple. Could you repeat that?
So what I'm hearing is we got multiple dead.
No. You keep cutting out after you're saying. So what I'm hearing is that we've got multiple dead. Unless that's all you're saying.
Bodies we can use.
Multiple dead bodies we can use. Okay.
What? All I'm saying is that the squirrel, the squirrel was the one that died, not the guards.
Oh, damn.
We need to cast reincarnate. We have a new party member. Sir Squirrel!
All right. Other than that, Ash was helping out with searching the office. I decided that Ash probably would want to go back down there, if not to do good, to get his lightning shard back. So he definitely tried to sneak off while Stefan and Secret were having a conversation, slipped on the oil, slid on his butt, and slid all the way down the tunnel. And met up with the group. Alright. And just to reiterate, the ambushers do not have any poison.
Oh,
Anymore?
They do not have any poison, otherwise they definitely would otherwise they would definitely two-shot you at minimum.
I remember when one hit Shadow
didn't even
Stitch
hit.
and just
No.
I don't even know what happened there. Shadow Stitch just got chunked.
Yeah, that was just the normal piercing damage.
Oh,
I think
dear.
I rolled max damage, something like 1d10 plus dexterity or something. And that just took a large chunk of HP.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, poison's scary. I may have been metagaming, but these things look poisonous, so I'm treating them as such.
I mean, they are poisonous. You can also see, I've also tried to hint that they can puncture through heavy armor. So they do ignore some of the AC of heavy armor.
Yeah, best way to fight him is from a distance.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for the tip, Stefan. I'll remember that next time it pops out next to me. From a distance, fire!
That was worth inspiration, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, well.
Alright. Let's get this show on. So we move back down into the mines. Let me just move you guys onto the new map. Boop. There should be more twists and turns, but I decided not to include all those twists and turns. This week has been busy. There's been a lot of frustrations and a lot of changes of plans, I could say. But anyway, for you guys down there, I've helpfully drawn an arrow for you to show which one's the tunnel that they're going to be arriving from. And for all of you who are trying to get out, I've also helpfully drawn an arrow which direction you should be running. If I made this labyrinthine, then I would make multiple twists and turns, but yeah. This'll suffice for now. This will suffice. Alright. So, Stefan, since Cool Cat is not here, you notice a couple of the miners come back. You notice Drugel has come back along with Boris. And he says, "Why are you guys still here? We need to get out of here."
We're waiting for the rest of our guys to come.
They went back down? What, are they crazy?
Yeah.
Like, did you... No, they don't know that you're demigods. They don't know much about you guys. They just think you're common mercenaries.
Yeah, we just
I hope-
decided not to go with them.
I hope those fools know that heroes have tendency of dying young. By the way, Pyre, could you remind me, what exactly was... So where did you put all the oil barrels? And I'll just put them along the path as you describe.
Well, they were at the end where we are.
He did space
If
them
I
out a little
remember
bit,
right.
so Pyre, where did you put all of them exactly? Because I think you did space some of them out.
All right, so I would say one is between 10 and 20 feet down the ramp. There is one at the top of the ramp, and there is one next to a support towards the top of the ramp.
Okay, so so most of them are down the same tunnel. Did you have one facing
So
the other
one
tunnel?
is the furthest. The furthest one down is the one that's supposed to be like a fire in the middle. The second furthest one down is next to a pillar or support, and the one at top is like a, oh crap, we've been overrun, hit it. I know that's not terribly specific.
There were
if you-
four total oil barrels.
Oh, we have an extra? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind moving my token to the top of the map so I can just put little dots?
Top of the map. I would just need to toggle off dynamic lighting for just a moment.
Yeah, that works.
That should probably help. You don't see where I've moved some of the barrels. They're actual tokens. I'm not sure if you can interact with them, but I have basically moved them around. So the odd one out is this one that I'm moving around.
You know, actually, that would have worked just fine. So if you can see it from there, which I think you can, that works. That works. And then let's just put the other one on this other side in this other tunnel of
Okay.
Just in case. So
Alright.
I see 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yep, the one at
Is
the
that
very
intentional?
top was already dumped. Yep, 4.
Oh, yeah. Well, guards are idiots. I did not account for that. Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Switching it back on. And for those of you who have music set off, I have played the Army Ant music again. There we go. Dynamic lighting back on. Alright. Just find yourself on the map. If the whole
Do we
thing
have-
is pitch black, then let me know.
Yeah, mine's black.
So you
I've
can't
got
see yourself
dark
over
vision.
here?
I can see myself, but not much. Like, I'm definitely not within my dark vision, I feel.
60 feet is 12 squares. So around here.
Yeah, I can see some, but I guess my field of view is blocked because of my position.
More than likely. If you can see, if I move you up one, how
Yeah,
far
yeah,
can you see down the
yeah.
tunnel?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
far. Yeah, about 9 squares. Yeah.
For
Okay.
some reason, I can see what Zorg sees.
Oh yeah, because you have access to his characters right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can see Zorg right now. Boop.
Yeah, that looks more like Pyre's
There we go.
natural vision.
All right. I'm going to assume that all of you can see you wherever you are on the map. Okay. Drugel looks at you, Stefan. So how long are you gonna wait? Are you planning to set this thing on fire or what?
That depends. If the ants come instead of our friends, it's fire.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And Stefan looks around, and I don't remember if I've got rope or not. I gotta look.
Boris!
I'm sure somebody's got rope. I want them to tie a rock to a rope and throw it down there so that maybe they can have a chance to climb up this thing easier if they get here and it's all grease for them.
I had a rope.
I see.
So I'm sure somebody in this group of miners and me, somebody's got a. Yeah, I got a Dungeoneer's pack, so I got rope.
Drugel looks back at Boris. You heard him, Boris. We need to find some rope. Tie it to that
I've
barrel
got
right
rope
there and
here.
roll it back down.
Yeah,
How long?
60 feet.
60 feet. He peers down the tunnel. It is actually should have torches. I probably should have added torches. Blah, 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 blah. They do have torches, so he peers down the tunnel and he says, "We're definitely gonna need more than 60 feet of rope. Hold on.
Well, let's
We'll
get
be right
another
back.
rope tied to it.
Hold on. We'll be right back. Come on, Boris. We need plenty of rope." And Drugel and Boris both leave. Welcome back, Cool Cat.
Hey, cool
Yeah,
cat.
sorry about that. I was there is a lot of stuff going on, but I'm good now.
Yep, tell me about it. Long story short, I'm
House stuff, really.
just so you know, long story short, I am definitely going to be on vacation for the next 5 weeks. It is
Okay, so
confirmed.
this will be a hiatus after this session. I'm glad I was able to make it.
It's
So
definitely
your
gonna be
dad's
a
doing better then. That's good.
He got a colonoscopy. They said it doesn't seem to be like a major condition. He probably has a torn muscle around that stomach region. He's thinking he's probably gonna go and if he feels like he can't physically exert himself, he's just gonna sit in the motel and just take it easy. That's
Yeah.
what his plan is.
That's good. At least he got to the doctors and they gave him advice.
Yep. And the tour that we set up, they basically said it's too late for refund. You're gonna lose all that $12,000 if you don't go.
Oh
So
my.
if I have to go by myself, I probably will, because most of that is actually my money.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But good on you
Damn, is
for
it too late for me to get this part?
More work roofing. Less work for me means more work for you.
You got
Yeah.
that?
But yeah, anyway, continuing on. So we have just started combat. Drugel asked what was going on. Stefan basically asked for a rope. He and Boris are both running off to get rope. You guys, and just so you guys know, you definitely hear a distant echo of some wall, of some like rocks just kind of hitting the ground violently. Alright, alright. So that is Drugel's turn. Zorg.
My
After
turn!
you-
Yay!
After using your inspiration to reroll your initiative, it is your turn. You have an enemy right in front of you, with some skittering enemies behind him.
Zorg is gonna push towards the enemy. And Zorg is gonna reckless attack this
Alright.
bug.
Make your attack with advantage. What do you have out, by the way?
Battle axe.
Battle axe and shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you raging or no?
No raging.
Okay. 3 slashing damage. Alright. Anything else for your turn? You cut off one of its 2 antennas. One of the 2 stinger antennas it has.
I will do nothing else. I will dash back. That's my bonus action.
If you walk
Zorg.
out of attack range, you will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I guess I will just stay still then.
Okay?
We'll end my
If you
turn.
want, you could also move around towards the exit. You can move within their attack range. You just can't move out of their attack range without taking an attack of opportunity. So if you wanted, you could just
I'll
move
dash.
over there.
Yeah, I'll dash to here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Stefan and Secret, you hear off in the distance. Jacques and damn it, I forget his name. I forget his name. I'm just gonna call him Sheen. That's definitely not his name, but Jacques and Sheen. But you hear Jacques say, "What's that? You hear that? I think we've got company down the other tunnel. Quick, this way!" And you hear some footsteps down the tunnel. It's not close enough for the other half of the party to hear, though. These guys.
That sounds like trouble, doesn't it?
It could be.
Fuck.
You know, they're going to get the rope and we're going to tie this barrel to it and roll it down the grease hill here, and maybe they can clamber up it when they get here.
It's gonna
If they
have
get
to be.
here.
It's gonna be the plan. Let's get started.
Yeah, the guys went to get some rope.
I'll make
And,
it faster.
If the ants show up first, well, we know the party's not done. They're going to make it, so we just light it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Of
Don't
course,
tell
if
them I
it's
said
just
that
one ant,
though.
maybe we can kill it before it gets up the hill. Give them a little bit more time. Maybe they're getting surrounded. You never know.
Yeah, well, at this point, if we go down there ourselves, are we going to be able to get back up with all this oil?
I'm not going down there to find out.
That motherfucker better hurry up with that rope. As I check my inventory really quick. Make sure that I don't have rope.
Well,
That
they do,
would
but
be
it's not
awkward.
long enough. They said it's going to need more rope, so they went after it.
Apparently a priest kit, whatever it's called, does not include rope.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
I got an engineer, so mine includes some rope.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So an army ant swarmer climbs around the ambusher on the ceiling, jumps down onto the ground right in front of you, Ash, and makes an attack against you. I'm pretty sure 24 hits. And that is going to deal 8 damage to you.
Okay, give me one quick. Character sheet already pulled up. You said 8 damage?
Yes, 8 damage. And that's the end of its turn.
Hello?
Hello, you sound like you're cutting out, Ash. Like your internet's going out. At least for me. Maybe it's me.
Most...
Maybe it's not him.
No, he's been robotic for a while now, so I think his internet is cutting out a little bit.
Is Stefan still here?
He said something a couple of minutes ago.
Holding
John, are you there?
action, cantrip,
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. If I see an ant first,
Okay. Be sure to remind me of the range, because these tunnels are supposed to technically have torches along a lot of them. So,
Yeah.
What is the max range again? Is it 60 or 120?
I think it's 120, but I'm not sure. I'll look real quick.
Okay, you can definitely snipe all the way down that tunnel.
Let's see.
Let me see if I've got a
What is
torch.
it?
I might have set up some torches.
Just
No.
out of curiosity. 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay, so you basically anything.
Yeah.
Anything that you see that looks like an ant, right? If you see the
Mm-hmm.
guards, you're not gonna hit them, right?
No, I'm going to let people can try to get up. If we get this barrel down there, maybe they can make it. But if I see ants, I'm going to start hitting them with the blast.
Okay.
If we get
Alright.
too many ants coming, we light it.
Stefan, you notice Monica get very, very close to the oil with something on her mind.
She walks that way. I reach over and pull her back to me and say, "Wait here, dear. You don't want to get down there. It's very dangerous. I know you can get out of there, but you don't want to be there. You never know what you might run into." You can see very well from here. If you need to see more, you can send your familiar down. He can look for you. He can fly over it.
I will be right back, sorry.
And my familiar is going to start coming back.
Hold on, I need to adjust her spell list, because I know she used a bunch of spells last time and I haven't down adjusted a bunch of them. Use 2 flies, 2 greases, I think that's it. And she says, well, I mean, with 2 of us flying, we can definitely carry people over. I was just thinking, you know, I didn't like the sound of those rocks falling. I was just thinking they might need a little bit of help, you know?
Well, they might need help, but we can't do anything about it from here. And I don't want us to take the risk of going down there. You know, I'm responsible for you. Mother would be very mad. So I reach out and I put an arm around her and say, "No, no, no, dear."
Hold on, I need to think if she's gonna be in her rebellious phase and say I am an adult now, or if she isn't.
She's going to adult her way down to death. You can't control me. I got taxes to pay.
Reluctantly, she defers to your opinion, but she does say, well, I do know you're in charge of me, but I am an adult now.
No, I'm not in charge. I'm responsible. There's a difference.
Yeah.
If I were in charge of you, I wouldn't tell you. I would that it's risky. I would tell you you can't go.
And after you clarify that, she begins to say, "So does that mean if I say we go, we go?"
No, because you're not in charge of me either.
Then does that mean I can go?
I don't want you to. I would be very upset if you took off.
Sorry about that. I'm back. You
Welcome
didn't.
back.
I was never gone. I promise. You didn't see nothing.
You tell Monica you'd be very upset. Considering your feelings versus what she wants. Okay. Okay.
If you really want to see what's going on, send your familiar down and look through his eyes. You know how to do that, or do you know?
Hold on, I actually do need to look up the Find Familiar spell now. Okay.
She goes blind and can focus through the familiar.
Yeah, her eyes
No,
kind of glaze over,
I
and
need
she
to
can't
see-
see anything here.
Yeah, but it's not as far as you, so I need to see exactly how far it would be. She does not know exactly how far it is, so... Communicate... Deaf and blind... Is that infinite range? I think it needs to be within 100 feet. So that's not...
I think that's a limit for a regular familiar.
Yeah.
So
it's not
are we?
very
Sorry,
far.
what's the question exactly? I might be able to offer some kind of insight.
I mean, so Monica's
Is
turn.
Monica a
She looks
familiar?
like, yeah. Monica has a familiar. I
Oh, that's
believe
right. The
100
parrot
feet.
is a familiar. I keep forgetting it's not an actual, like, normal ass parrot, which is dumb of me. I know.
I think it's got a max range of 100 feet from which she can both communicate and see through its eyes and hear.
Yes, it is 100 feet. It won't disappear outside of 100 feet. It just she can't communicate with it or see through it after 100 feet. Is how that works.
Oh,
But that also means it can still follow instructions given to it before that 100 feet, so to speak.
Okay. And if you wanted to have any input in the current situation, Monica looks like she wants to go down to the pit. Stefan doesn't want her to go. There, Monica is testing the boundaries, and he's already made it clear that he wouldn't be happy if she were to go, but he doesn't want her to go. But he seems to say that he's not going to prevent her from going.
With that soul link thing, can I link her with my familiar?
If your familiar is within 30 feet, I think you are within range to know where your familiar
Well,
is.
mine's got a long distance.
Yeah, it's 500 feet or something like that, or a mile. A mile.
mile.
I think. Yeah. So you can definitely know how far your familiar is, but that it's 30 feet, so that's 6 squares that your familiar needs to be to link.
Be able to link her to it, so that wouldn't work out.
Yeah. At the very least, she can probably soul link with you. You know that she can probably cast Fly at least one more time. And she definitely
That's
has
what she
Dimension
was
Door.
suggesting. Yes, I know.
Monica will consider your feelings. Monica will say, if I hear anything, if it sounds like they need my help, then I want to go down there. But for right now, I'll stay up here.
And the fun's gonna come to us anyways, Monica. Aren't
Yeah,
you
the sun's
excited?
coming here.
I believe fate will see them through.
Well, from what I can see of fate, they're all almost dead.
Wow.
But we'll see.
But they're not.
Yep. Hold on. So,
Not dead.
yeah, not dead yet. Hold on.
Says the guy.
Wait. Oh, shoot.
I'm just waiting for my.
I don't remember. Is it 120? Does your familiar have superior dark vision, Stefan?
Oh, yeah. 120.
120, okay.
Plain darkness or magical.
I'm gonna set that up, update default token. You can move your you can move your familiar. Your familiar's still up here.
Yeah.
It'll act on your same turn. So if you want to move it down the passageway on its way back, you can.
Yeah. I'll start him to here, and so he can keep an eye on them, but heading up.
Okay. You're currently not seeing or hearing through it, but your familiar would telepathically say, I hear burrowing nearby. In fact, your familiar would probably announce this to the party as well. Would probably announce to the
Probably.
party that... Nope.
And probably fly back and say, burrowing, burrowing, burrowing.
Okay. Well, you did move
Actually, if
forwards.
If I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Stefan, but you're a pack of chain warlock, right?
What?
You're packed. Is it packed to the chain? Is that what you chose for your level 3 thing?
Nope.
Oh. Wow. Then I'm stumped.
Back to the genie.
No, not your subclass, the level 3 thing you took.
Oh, yeah, the chain.
I think that lets you actually directly talk through your familiar to anybody you want, if I remember correctly. So is it the familiar say burrowing, or is it Stefan just going burrowing, burrowing, burrowing?
The familiar is saying burrowing.
Okay. I wasn't sure, because I like the idea of hearing that in your voice. That's all. Just
Stefan.
funny to me.
No, I can't really speak through it. I
I
can
thought you could.
communicate to it so it will speak. It speaks common.
Oh. Okay. Well, then,
Even Pyre, are you alright?
right back.
I'm still here.
Alright,
I hear a lot of people cutting out right now. Is everybody good?
I heard a little bit of cutting out as well for Cool Cat.
Okay.
I
I
wonder.
don't know if I'm cutting out right now, but I haven't been talking for the past 5-10 minutes.
No, you sound good.
Yeah, you sound fine.
AFK just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm going to take that as Stefan is ending his turn.
I think he is.
Alright. I need to update your end turns, but we'll do that later. The familiar has moved. We'll leave that there.
you guys hear me now?
Martha's done that.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you, Gukan.
Okay, that was weird. My headset decided to just stop working.
Yeah, we heard it crackling and it was like nothing.
Well, that's cool. I really like that part. Anyway, sorry, just continue. Ignore me.
Whose turn is it?
It is Pyre's turn, from what I can
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
DM, Pyre turns into lightning, dashes away. He has all this adrenaline and energy flowing through his veins, and then reality catches up to his body, and he thinks about something. He looks behind himself. The miners, what are they doing? There's one on the floor. The overseer, I suppose, is the one I'm looking at.
The overseer. Hold on. I need to check if he's on the turn order. Yes, he is on the turn order.
He's the dude with the hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. They both technically have hats. The other guy has candles on his hat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
That is pretty cool.
No, it's
Yeah.
not cool. It's cute. There's a difference.
Bro, I'd have candles on my hat, bro. Okay.
Dude,
Anyway, guys,
need to
if we
get-
can focus.
That's the
So
style,
over
bro.
here,
That's the style.
Put the candles on the Howard hat.
Yes. I got that from Warhammer Fantasy. I thought that was a pretty nifty thing, just putting
Yeah,
candles
that's
on the
cool.
hat.
That-
Yes.
Nothing can go wrong with that at all.
Didn't he slide down the oil?
No, Ash does. You definitely see this big dark oil slick on Ash's pants.
Yeah. You know that he either pooped himself or slid down the oil.
What does ash smell like?
Most likely, whatever oil
What does
smells
ash
like.
smell like? Peanut
ash-
oil.
Peanut oil. It's peanut oil.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, that's what they
I hope
naturally
nobody's
use.
allergic to nuts.
That's what they naturally use to light lamps around here. Peanut oil. It's the most cost-effective. It's green.
Anyways,
Alright.
the Overseer, what is he doing?
Looks like he intends to pick up the unconscious miner that fell onto the floor now.
Okay. So Pyre has some thoughts flash through his head. As a player, I'm trying to get better at not telling you guys what those are. But he does stop running. He hears the bird call as it flies past, burrowing, burrowing. And something changes in Pyre. He charges back into the fight. DM, Pyre will move back into range-ish, and we'll see where things are.
Back into range-ish. Okay.
So I believe I have 2 more squares I can move. I'm just seeing where I want to go from here. So unfortunately I wasn't able to figure out cones and such from a certain angle. So that is the work I'm doing right now. I think I could only get 2 people at once. So I'm just gonna back. I'm going to assist. Okay. Based on my previous fight with these things, what seems to be more durable, the little sword beetles or the assassin bugs?
Okay. You charged out of the tunnel, so I would say you probably don't have much of a clue, just based off of what Stefan and Secret might have briefly told you, is that he told you that those things went down in 1 hit, I believe. And the same thing is true of the Swarmers. I think you might have killed one of the Swarmers, but you don't have personal
Okay, so I
experience
know
with the
they're
ambusher.
killable, but I don't have a good idea of a range. Got it.
Yeah.
That works. All right. I will do what I can to just do Pyre stuff. Pyre. Pyre decides to step over here. That lightning shard is still tingling, right?
A little bit. Less so than before, after you just used it. But a little bit, yes.
Okay. If you gave me a percentage of how much less so, is it slightly, noticeably, or majorly?
Probably noticeably, because you did invoke it earlier, before invoking its power when you spoke of Zygon.
All right. I will rely on my powers then. Would I be able? Yes, I should be able to. I will breathe in deep, and I'll say, get him to safety. Stay in the middle of the group. Don't run off. And I will breathe fire on these bugs. Let's do that breath weapon. I need some.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity saving throws.
Mm.
And I believe it's a 15-foot cone, right?
15-foot cone. So I'm just probably gonna get the 2 in front of me.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Let me just activate both of their things so I can make their dex saves. Ooh, no, that's not a saving throw. I don't think they've got proficiency in it anyways, so we'll just take that number. Both of them fail. Roll your damage.
All right. Well, that keeps me from having to figure out what the DC is. Thank you. 9 damage. Pyre means business.
9 damage. Yeah, even they rolled so low that you don't need to figure that out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage. You completely burn up the swarmer that's dropped down onto the ground. So you nearly kill one, and you definitely kill one. You definitely killed the small one. So what does it look like?
Just white flame that goes from colors between orange and red and white and blue comes out of his mouth. His chest glows, his throat bulges, and out spews dragon fire.
You... Okay. Hold on. I need to remember exactly the exact distance. So it's... Hold on. I need to use Roll20 for math. So
Is
it's...
that
It's a natural ability. I'm a dragonborn.
You can use
Yeah.
it like all the time, or
No,
Once.
I am limited.
okay. Once per combat, or once per?
Rest.
It's literally written in Roll20.
Yeah, you can use this ability
Wait,
a
which
number of times to your
Dragonborn are you? Are you the revised ones from Fizzban, or are
Yes.
you the...
Yes.
Yeah, that's proficiency bonus per... I want to say it's per long rest? Yeah, it's per long rest. So that'll go up more as we level up. The
seems-
the Fizzband Dragonborn are much better than the actual Dragonborn, but to be fair, that's not a very high bar, because the original Dragonborn are shit.
It seems like a pretty good attack. 15
I
feet
rolled
cone,
high.
good damage.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he
I
rolled very high on
damage.
that.
It could have also
None.
done 1 damage.
Yeah. But if you level up to
That's
level 5,
AoE.
2d10.
That's about
It-
the same as a cantrip, to be honest. It's just cantrip dice.
Yes.
The basic rule of thumb is if I can get 3 targets in the area of effect, then it is worth my action.
It's money.
2 targets is risky, 1 target is overkill. Over 4 or more targets is always good.
Is
Yep.
like considered a gold standard.
Anyway, that's
Alright.
Pyre's turn. That's all you can
That's
do.
Pyre's turn. Off in the distance, you can definitely hear just... You can definitely hear some... The army ants just going... Like, you can just hear just echoing across the cave and go all back up to the entrance.
Do I
Monica.
need to hit end turn?
No, you do not at the moment, but I'll just hit that.
Okay. I just saw that you had hit similar things and I wasn't sure. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. Zalile? What'd he say? I think he said he was indifferent. Yeah, whatever's easiest. Does anyone want to manage Zalile's character sheet again? If not, I can just
Yeah,
have
I
him sit
got
out.
you.
If you don't want
I
to,
got
then
you.
you can just sit out. Okay.
No, I got you. This
Alright.
sheet's pretty easy. Except, where is he? There he is. So Zalile, let me check his cantrips really quick.
Was Elias still
Damn.
with us? I thought he went to the church.
No, not yet.
Well, I thought he was going to go. He was going to go to the church, and that's when we thought we were leaving.
Yes, that's when you thought you were leaving, but then
Yeah,
Pyre
when
and
we
the
thought
others-
we were leaving, then all this happened. Zaliel will go ahead and prepare. Let me double check the range on this. Vicious Mockery. If one of the burrowing ants gets within range of 60 feet of him.
Okay. Hearing the sounds of ants crying in the distance, Monica does shift anxiously. Alright, alright. Vicious Mockery. You're doing something
Put an arm
brutal.
around her and tell her, don't worry. The Raven is keeping an eye on them. He says they're working their way along. They've killed a few extra ants that have come up on them. They're heading this way. They know there's a burrower somewhere ahead of them. He warned
Alright.
them. Everything's fine so far.
Alright. Monica doesn't seem to respond at all. She seems to be just staring intently down the tunnel, acknowledging what you say. But you can still definitely see that she's a little tense.
I'll let you know if they need help.
Promise?
Yes.
Alright.
If we have to, we can fly down after them.
I'm gonna hold you to it. And she visibly seems to calm down. Alright. So, Boris is busy. Mason and Frankie are not here. I've just included them on the map just for the heck of it. Alright, Ambusher. We've got tons of juicy targets. Tons and tons and tons of it. I'm gonna say that he's not going to target that character, but he will target
Please, sir,
one of
can I?
those.
Attack
Nada.
me! Attack me!
Gets attacking you, Zorg. You ask him, you
Yes!
shall receive.
Money! Disadvantage. Or they get advantage or whatever.
Gets advantage. Holy shit.
Yeah, Yeah, he gets advantage. Yeah.
May not be too happy about that.
Yeah. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be a low roll. Be good.
Oh, it's a good thing you have very high AC.
Yeah,
Because it was very close to being very, very awkward for you because I rolled max damage. But 17 does not hit you. I'm pretty sure. You've got a 19 AC.
I got 19, yeah. Boy,
So-
Zorg's beefy boy.
Yep, but you're not raging right now, so you would have taken a full 14 and lost almost half your HP. But the stinger jabs out right at you, and like you, after you cut off one of its antenna, it looks visibly angry. It turns to you, it tries to jab you with the other stinger. Or you dodge out of the way, and then you see its muscle memory kick in, where it tries to jab you with the second stinger, but you've already cut it off, so nothing hits you.
Huge. So 0 damage, it missed.
Yep. Alright. Ash.
Finish it off,
Your turn.
Ash! Kill it!
You currently have your short bow out, but you can exchange weapons for free.
I think what I want to do, because it's finally my turn. Drinking a health potion, what action does that take?
That's your full action.
attack action.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
it your
normal
extra-
action.
Damn,
And you can bite with your extra action, can't you though?
Bonus action. He used it once.
Yeah, I did have
think
Hungry
you it one more
Jaws.
time. I think you have it one more time.
If you could use that as your extra,
What?
take a potion.
I'm gonna add that onto your resources. Hungry Jaws. And that is a 2. You've used it
Hey,
once.
that already had it.
You can use it equal to your proficiency bonus. You have 2 proficiency bonus by default. You used it once on the Taskmaster, so you should have 1 left, unless you use
How
both
do you
of
get?
them.
Is there a way to get more proficiency bonus or nah?
Every, what is it, 4 levels? Or is it 5 levels? It goes up 1 as you level up on certain
When
milestones.
you get to 5, it'll go up 1, and then I think it's about 11 or something like that.
Yeah, every
5,
5th
11.
to 6th level, yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go ahead and attack with my short bow.
Attack for short bow? Okay. On which one?
Oh fuck.
Wait, which one?
I don't think it
Hold on,
matters.
let me go back to the
I
map.
think you can only see one, but he misses no matter what.
You can see both of them. You can see down
Probably
the
I
corridor
haven't
and
even
see
seen
the
whatever.
swarmers.
Unless
He-
that ant
He's
wants to
hitting a
commit
6,
suicide.
bro. He hit a 6. Hit a nat 1.
Yeah, I don't think I hit anything.
Roll a 1d20. Let's see how badly you
All I
fuck
can
up.
see is the big one.
Okay. Roll a 1d20. Let's see how badly you
A
fuck up.
1d20.
Yep. Slash
Nat 1.
R space 1d20.
You have. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can, you can
if you-
inspiration it.
Oh, you don't have inspiration. I just checked your sheet. You don't have inspiration. I think you rerolled something else.
That's rough.
Yeah, I already did a while back.
1d20. Okay. 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 So you missed the first time, and now you are nat 1ing the second time. I think, since I skipped their turns, I think I'm going to say that this was the reason you fumbled. Alright. So, Ash, you are beginning to... So, you notch your bow. You notch your bow and get ready to shoot, and then you start hearing heavy burrowing down the tunnel. You hear heavy burrowing down the tunnel, and you quickly turn. You see something. You've got your goggles of... Oh wait, it's got torches. You've got torches in the tunnels, right. So you begin aiming at the ambusher. You hear heavy burrowing down the tunnel. Are you going to continue trying to aim at that ambusher, or do you turn? Do you turn and shoot at the sound if you see anything? Like, you do see something at the corner of your eye. That seems to be at the end of the tunnel.
Hmm. I missed the big guy.
Okay, you're gonna focus
Yeah,
on the
I
big
aimed
guy.
at the big guy.
Okay. Alright, and this is how it's going to be then. Alright. Everyone... Oh yeah. I want all y'all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Normal?
You have danger sense, so you can make one with advantage.
Money. Yes. I just got mad. And Pyre has to make one as well. Is that all that has to make one?
Yep. I'm just
Yep.
desperately looking for things. Okay,
Clearly
so
that
I will
means-
roll. If I roll low, I am definitely using inspiration. Sound good?
You love
Oh,
it.
thank God. Bones remembered!
Wait,
All right, I'm using inspiration on that, DM. Do you want me to roll again? Or do we take
Alright.
the 18? Up to you, DM. You make the call.
Roll again.
Yep, that happened.
Oof.
Okay.
Alright. I will treat it as advantage and take the 12 since that's the higher of the two results. Hold on, I need to roll the last one.
That inspiration was naturally advantage.
Yeah,
It's
normally it's
whatever.
naturally advantage. I like treating it as a reroll, so even if you have advantage, you can roll another die on top of that.
Yeah. Works for me. Works for me. I'll probably just declare it ahead of time, but let's go. Let's go.
Okay. So, 12 is enough to avoid the mana crystal exploding. I think this one's just fucked. No, wait. I'm gonna say it's no damage. No damage if you succeed. So, Zorg is fine, Ash is fine, Pyre is fine, that thing's fine, that thing's not fine. Okay. Everyone dodges except for the Swarmer in the rear, ironically enough.
is
And it
Swarmer like an
takes-
enemy?
Yes, it's the small things with the very long, sharp mandibles. It's the one that ate up most of Pyre's HP.
Ah,
They die in one hit, but they also do a lot of damage. So all of you... So Ash fires an arrow down at the ambusher. The ambusher dodges out of the way. It hits some mana crystals on the side of the wall, and you just hear a... Everyone looks at the crystal, and it obviously looks like it's about to blow, and all of you just jump back. All of you instinctively jump back, and I am going to actually move you guys. Oh, shoot. You know what? Overseer's gonna dive on top of the unconscious miner. He's gonna willingly fail this. You're dodging out
What
of
a
the way.
champ. What a champ. I made the right choice.
Because the unconscious miner automatically fails dexterity saving throw, so he's going to jump on top of him. All of you jump back. You've currently disengaged a little bit. And he also takes 3 damage. Hold on, I need to actually give him HP now.
Oh, my 1 HP!
Pyre's dying.
Alright. Alright. Anything else you want to do for your turn, Ash? You can move. The way is clear if you wanted to dash past, and you still have your bonus action if you want to, you know, run up and have a feast.
Um, I only see up to like 4 squares in front of me, I guess.
Oh, shoot. Wait, you don't have... do you not? No. God damn it. Hold on.
You said I didn't have the goggles on, so I'm relying on the
You did... I think you did put them on at the beginning.
torches.
Give me a moment.
All right.
You're supposed to have 1... You're supposed to have 12, because it's 60 feet. I'm gonna update it again. Hopefully this time it updates this stupid thing. There we go. Yep.
Well, now I can, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought it was updated.
No problem. No problem. Like I should have called it out. I thought, you know. I just didn't know I was going like with the no goggles on because I thought I had heard torches. But yeah. Yeah. All right. I guess whatever you say. Have a feast. Have a feast on whom were you talking about? The unconscious body or a monster?
Oh, you know what? Now that you've reminded me, make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Am I rolling charisma?
Ash is rolling charisma.
Also to pipe up, there is a certain squirrel involved with this situation.
Indeed, indeed. Though you don't
My
know
demons,
exactly.
my boy. It's been a while.
But the squirrel died.
The squirrel did
As
die.
long as
yes.
the DM is aware, I am fine with this.
Throw or just charisma in general.
Bro, not the squirrel. It's my arch enemy.
But yes, make a
Charisma saving throw or charisma in general?
Charisma saving throw.
Saving throw, okay.
You know, that unconscious minor body.
I love how the ended.
It's looking mighty delectable, my friend. It's looking mighty delectable.
Stinks. So how far away was that body again?
You can move, so it's 15 squares away. You can move 10 squares right up to the body. The Overseer is currently on top of the guy.
Move the 10 squares that I have. Come on.
Lagging for you?
I wish I would have gotten a mouse for the. Yeah.
I'll just assume that you're moving over there. Pyre. Ooh, whoa. Okay. But, yeah. I've been getting DMs, so it seems pretty. So.
Like, is
Yeah.
he like on all fours, just hissing and growling and beelining
yes.
straight for the miner?
It looks
Okay,
very similar to what you saw earlier with the dead bodies when he went feral.
Okay. I will attack of opportunity Ash as he goes for the miner.
You're going after the miner, right, Ash? I'll just move you right in front of the miner. I'm assuming that you're lagging out so badly that it's updating. But yeah, make your attack.
That would be 5 thunder damage if that hits.
Why would you do that when he's walking past? You don't know what he's doing
I very
till he gets there.
I very specifically asked Jorah in PMs if this was obvious or not. He said it
Yep.
was obvious.
Yeah, it's very obvious
gave-
because he was compelled. He looks compelled. He's definitely on all fours. He looks animalistic and feral, just like he was back on the surface. So it looks like really obvious signs that, oh yeah, he looks like he wants to, you know, bite a dead body instead of fighting other things. He does actively look away from the ants.
Okay.
Like, if there were questions involved, Stefan, if Jorah had given me reasons or had given me suggestions of, oh, you don't actually know what's happening or it's not horribly clear, I would have
Gotcha.
done it.
Gotcha.
So, sorry about that, Ash. I do not feel happy about the situation, but I think that's what Pyre would do, given what happened. Even if you want me to roll a perception check or something, just to see if Pyre sees this and reacts in time, I'm totally fine with that. Ash,
Oh,
feel
I
free to
see
give
what
input.
happened. I take the damage if I have enough health and just run past your damage. And like all you did was throw a punch.
Just like a loud crack as he sends a little bit of electricity through you. It's 5 damage.
Okay. With that, you have
5
snapped back
damage.
into. With that, you have snapped back into reality, and you go, what was I just doing? And you still have your bonus action. You have control of your character again.
I have a sudden craving for trail mix.
You have control of your character. You have not expended your bonus action yet. I'm going to say that you're still right in front of the unconscious miner. I'm not sure if you wanted to move past the unconscious miner or move and attack the ants, but that's up to you.
Give me quick
And you're likely going to be lagging, so after you drag and drop, you could probably just wait a little bit. Do you need some time to sort out your situation, Ash? If so, we can just move on to Secret's turn.
Yeah, I don't think he's at the computer right now.
Yeah, okay. Secret. We'll just say it's your turn.
Hey, that's
for right now.
me.
Secret, my friend.
That's me.
It is him. He shall do things.
Okay, sorry about that. So Secret, considering I still cannot see what's going on down. Well, I can see up to my dark vision range, which the map is already accounting for down this tunnel. Secret will move up like here, just to get that much extra vision without going into the oil.
So, technically there is... Hold on, I need to see if there's torch... No, wait. There's the torch. So technically there should be torches on the right side. There we go.
Oh, okay, now I see. In that case, I will prepare a Toll the Dead at the first enemy I see.
Toll the Dead. Is that 120
Toll
feet
the
as well?
Dead. That one is, I did not mean to click it, but 60 as well.
60. Okay. 60 feet. Alright. Anything else?
Checking. No, since the others aren't anywhere near me, I can't heal anybody yet, and I don't want to throw down buffs yet, because I think the people I can pove here won't be able to really benefit, so that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. There we go. Took me a little bit of time to find the thing I set up for the torches and light sources. There
Just so
we
you
go.
know, the torches does give us line of sight around those corridors.
Fully? Oh damn, it's not
Fully.
the other. It's not the other one.
It's all right, DM. We can use theater of mind.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna delete the ones in the interim. The ones you can see down there, yeah. So there's two different types of torches. There is the type of torch that only gives you vision when you are within range. Okay, so these are not those types of torches. These are the actual full ones. So I'm just going to get rid of those in that case. So you can see the immediate vicinity down there. Alright. Ash, are you back?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you have been punched. You have been punched for 5 damage. Take that off your character.
Okay, that leaves me with 4 HP.
Okay. And now that you have been punched, you have
Boys,
been...
I'm feeling pretty weak and bloody.
Ash is gonna die, boys. We gotta
But-
do something.
You have been shaken out of that bloodlusted trance. You still have your bonus action, and you still have the rest of your movement. So... you can either fight or flee. Up to you.
It's probably
It's up to you what you want
And
to
to
do.
fight, all I have around me.
You don't have to walk around that guy. You can walk through him.
It's still the same thing.
Yeah.
It's up to you whether or not you want to try biting the ambusher or if you just want to flee. If you want a bonus action dash and move a full 12 squares.
I want to try and fight the ambusher.
Okay. All right, you can move 6 squares if you use your bonus action to bite. So that's as far as you can move. So you'll move down. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. Move down,
Yeah.
bite, and then move
Like
the
that
rest of your
ambusher.
movement forwards. Okay, make your bite attack.
All right. Give me a quick second. I definitely see where having a bigger screen would be beneficiary, or having 2 screens at once.
You could zoom out a little bit.
Bite.
If you, as long as you have your mouse on the game screen, if you hold control and you... Oh wait, you don't have a mouse. Right. Shoot. You're currently using the touchpad on your screen. 1 damage. You kill it. You deal 1 damage and you kill it. How do you kill it with your ravenous hunger?
Can I see, like, where its neck or what attaches its head towards its body?
Yes.
Yeah, I would definitely be going next section, like that gray between the purple, if it's easy to chomp through. You hear the nice crunch of like Cheeto being smushed.
Yeah, you... The loud crunch of Cheeto being smushed. So yeah. Are you just tearing right through this thing? Or are you biting it like a lion? Are you clawing it ravenously like a werewolf? Or are you just doing like a firm bite to the neck like a lion?
I would say trying to tear through it like a wolf, because that hunger's real.
Alright. I mean, how do you guys, who are currently witnessing this, feel? So, Pyre, you had just... You saw Ash get on all fours, charge the unconscious miner. You punch him in the back. You see him stumble, and then he turns to the ambusher and, without a word, charges and starts tearing through the ambusher right after. Like, all within the 6-second span.
Concern? Like a little bit of concern escapes his expression. Since you're asking about thoughts, Pyre is having flashback about electrotherapy and his father. Did he do the right thing? Has he become his father? That's thoughts for later.
So,
How do you feel about this?
do I get any HP back? Just 1?
They're temporary HP. You don't put that in your main HP, so just go onto your character sheet, and below your current hit points is temporary hit points, and you will get 2, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you get 2. So you technically have 6 HP right now.
Nice.
And you can use the rest of your movement to move out of the way. But Zorik, how do you feel about Ash looking like he's about to attack the unconscious miner, getting hit by Pyre, and then changing targets to the ambusher, and now he's running right past you with, presumably, like, do you take bits of the ambusher with you, or do you just leave it where it is after tearing into it? Unless you want to stay there and continue.
How big is the ambush?
It's, I'd say, lengthwise, it's probably around 7 feet wide. 7 feet wide and probably about 4 or 5 feet tall.
I would probably take its head and be munching from its neck down.
So would you be staying there, or would you be torn something out and drag it with you?
If I can tear the head off and take it with me, I'd be tearing the head off and chomping on it.
Okay. I'll say Zorg probably loosened it up for you. Loosened it up for you when he attacked earlier. So, you do tear the head off. You're munching on it. Zorg, how do you feel about this? Is Ash just dragging this head with his mouth?
Zorg is a little concerned right now with his friend Ash. He is worried that he is going to have to use the net again in this situation, but he does not want to do this. Don't put me in that situation, Ash.
The net.
Alright. Alright. And is that all your turn? Bonus action, and your movement. I don't think you've got anything else. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Uh, how am I still feeling? Do I feel any tingling sensation in me still, or
Yes.
or is it just the voice taking over?
So you do have a moment of clarity. You can feel this little tingle in the back of your head, definitely, but right now you're sober. You're sober, in control, and coherent.
Is there any way I can draw that power right now?
Are you asking if you can draw the lightning shard power?
Yeah.
I mean, well, you've already used your bonus action, and movement. I don't think if you want to try messing around with that, then you'll have to wait for next turn. Use your action to actually.
All right, no problem, no problem.
Or if you get attacked,
And that ends my turn.
If you get attacked, you can probably attempt to do what Pyre does if you have enough lightning shard energy to dodge away as a bolt of lightning.
Hunter, kill the move. Lightning. Step. I hear you.
Alright.
Alright, we'll see in due time. That ends my turn.
Alright, and Secret already did everything he wanted to do, right? Told the dead. Cool cat.
Well, for his turn, yeah, but do I hear? What do I hear out this far? If you don't mind me asking.
You'd probably
Like,
hear a squelch and a little bit of cracking. Stefan, the familiar probably does relay that Ash has bitten off the head of an ambusher and is carrying it off, and probably would have also relayed the information about Ash going feral again until snapped back into reality by Pyre.
Back to reality.
And there goes gravity.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm glad several of us had the same thought. That's the important thing.
Secret.
Hmm.
Do you have spells in general still?
I have 1 second level slot, and that's it.
All right.
I have one more emboldening piece, so I can buff you guys when you get into range.
It's 1d4. Right?
So you have to be within. Give me 1 second. I'll check that.
Is it 10 feet?
You have to be within 30 feet of me to cast it, but then once I cast it on the two of you, you just have to stay within 30 feet of each other, not me. But that's within 30 feet. I have a heal that I can also do on you guys, but that requires me to actually be able to run next to you for my subclass. And there's a little bit of oil in my way to be able to do that. Otherwise, I would be running over there already. So instead, yes, I hope you guys make it alive. But for now, I will prepare Toll the Dead again. Because thaumaturgy is not going to help. I could change the color of the flames, I think, with thaumaturgy. Let me double check that. Or is that prestidigitation?
Person down the slope with like Gintama.
Yeah, I can change the color of the flames to of the torches to blue if you guys want. Will that help?
I mean,
I can
it'll
do that
boost
for a whole
morale,
minute.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. The ants will totally not know what hit them. Ah, blue lights, I can't see. But yeah,
The flavor.
Toll the Dead. First ant I see.
Okay.
Within 60 feet.
All right. Swarmer's gonna run right up to the Overseer, who's currently on top of the body, and let's do a little bit of munching. They're both prone. This is with advantage. Let's see how much damage we can do. We rolled a crit. Oh, baby. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Oh, let's find out.
Oh god.
The Overseer is on top of the unconscious miner. He coughs a little bit after the mana crystal explodes. And he looks up to see this swarmer just running right up to him. And the swarmer just stabs him right in the chest. Throws him over onto the other side. And the guy's unconscious.
Just like a shark. Ash smells blood.
No, we're not doing that again, thankfully. Okay. Looks like you've got 2 people down now. I'm gonna make a death save of that guy now. So, is 10 a success or a failure?
I believe it's a success. Let me double check.
It's a success.
Okay. 1 success. Alright.
10 and up is a success.
Alright. Alright. He is done. Unconscious miner is just gonna chill there. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, with 2 fresh bodies on the ground, the other swarmer is going to gather around and attack. Alright, thank you for
I will
host.
stomp and shout and make dragon noises. But yeah,
Stomp
go,
and shout
go
and
ahead.
make dragon
Insects
noises.
will be insects.
I think a lot has happened this round. I think in the middle of the chaos they probably still would attack, so...
It's fine, DM.
Alright,
Everything's fine.
everything is fine. Let's see if I roll another crit. Because if I do roll another crit, this guy might die.
I'm in danger.
I mean, I was close. 19's not quite a 20. But you see the other swarmer bite into the miner. Was already unconscious, and he starts bleeding profusely.
Okay.
All right. Round 2. Round 2. Mercenary. Mercenary guy still continues charging forwards. Hey, wait up! as you hear footsteps down the corridor again, Secret and Stefan.
I think they're almost here.
These are the two guys you sent into the mines. They don't seem, judging by the conversation, they don't seem to be trying to leave. They seem to be going to the source of the noise.
Well, hey, at least they're doing their jobs. But that does probably mean Stefan and I sent them to their deaths. So cool.
That's the job.
I mean, to be fair, that's what they get paid for. Can't feel that bad.
Yep.
I guess we can a little
Hey,
bit.
there's security.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't take the
They're
security
paid to
job
go
if you're
take the
afraid of it.
risks.
Exactly.
Drugel and Boris return. They have a full 200 length rope. It's quite overkill, but they hand it to you guys, and they hand it to you guys, and they say, "All right." They hand it to you guys and say, "All right, you guys tie it. So you guys tie it, throw it down there. Me and Boris will stay on the other end and hold onto the rope so that the whole thing doesn't fly into the pit as well."
There are some supports for the mine we can tie it to instead of having them try to hold it.
Good idea. Good idea, Drugel says. Boris, you tie it to that support, I'll tie it to this one. And they both move to tie it to some of the mining supports. If Pyre was here, he would be able to tell you guys that that might not be advisable if these things seem a bit flimsy, because you could take down a lot more than just the supports. But he's not here.
Well, that's the way it is. It
Yep.
looks like a good idea to me.
Mm-hmm.
And they're miners, so if
Yep.
they don't know, I don't know.
Alright, so that is Drugel's turn. Zorg, it's your turn. You've got two unconscious bodies down on the ground. You've got rumbling coming down the corridor.
Alright, I'm going to run towards the two. What are they? Are these ambushers? What are these?
Yeah. Technically, you aren't allowed to walk through their squares, but I think you've got enough movement to just, sidestep around them
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, you can move there.
I'm going to bonus action rage,
Okay.
and I'm going to swing at the one that is lower HP.
Okay, go for it.
I get advantage, right, due to rage or not?
No, you need to reckless attack to get advantage.
Okay, I get a bonus damage. That's what I get.
Yep.
I will reckless attack, yeah.
Okay. Roll attack with advantage.
Let me take my rage. I gotta take a bunch of boxes real quick.
That kills it. How do you kill it, Zorg?
I split it in half. My battle axe slices in between its two mandibles and cleaves it in half.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a fucking soda can opening until I looked at your camera. I was like, what? I actually looked at my fridge. You made me think there was a ghost in my house.
Now you make me want to just try to mimic various sounds across
You
the house.
just literally just like that's like, what does Jorah do as a GM that no other GM does? He makes noises like that. I would just write that down on your survey, your GM survey. He makes noises.
Whether or not they're good or bad or good noises, that's a different question entirely. But he
Hey,
is
well,
a very
listen,
noisy
I
person.
can't speak to that.
Alright, alright. So you kill that. Used your bonus action, used pretty much all of your movement. Anything else, Zorg?
Nah, I think that's it. I will end my
Okay.
turn there.
Alright. Stefan, in secret, you definitely see the mercenary leader run down from one end of the passage and start making his way up through the other end of the passage. I forget if that was the exact amount of movement, but yeah.
You moved him 7 squares. Just 35.
That's probably 1 square too many. Whatever. Other guy's gonna move right behind him. You do have a very, very long distance to get to freedom. But yeah, that's his turn.
Oh, that's the dead ambusher.
Yep, dead ambusher. Alright.
I look to Monica and I say, they've got help coming. Those 2 guards we sent out are going to help them. Perhaps they won't need us. But Raven will keep an eye on things and keep us informed. Everybody's still alive there. Some of them look hurt, but none of our people are down. They've just got some of the miners down. They'll carry them out if they can. And I will keep my cantrip prepared for in case something bad comes up the tunnel.
Okay. Alright.
And with my other hand, I hold Monica's hand to make sure she stays here. Not going to let go of her. Not going to do it forcefully, but I'm just going to hold it.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you were holding it forcefully, she's probably going to unlink hands.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to, a friendly handhold.
Alright. Alright. In that case, Monica will stay right next to you. Pyre and Zalile's turn next. You can take that however you want. And if you want to move your familiar, you can feel free to move him now. If not, you can just leave him right there.
Well, probably leave him where he sees what's going on so he can keep us posted.
All right, Pyre moves forward and punches the ant.
Okay.
Blue and punch.
You're
Does a 12 hit?
Negative, sir. You try to throw a punch at the swarmer that is trying to eat the unconscious miner, and it sees you approaching, and it dodges out of the way, gets onto the wall, and gets onto the ceiling, just out of reach of you now. But still within attack. It's within attack range, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will give it the Draconic Eye as I consider my next move. That is... you know what? Screw it. He's unconscious. He doesn't count as a person. I will take up his space and stand over him. Whether or not he bleeds out on my watch, I don't want it to be because of my actions.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Occupy his square. Alright.
I
Zalile.
clicked end my turn. I don't know if it actually registered. There we go.
Alright, cool cat. What are you gonna have Zalile do?
well, Zalile gonna move here so that he has a better line of. Oh no, he does not. Oh god, I grabbed both of them. No, secret, no, please. We'll move him back here. And he's gonna keep the vicious mockery prepared. Because if I remember correctly, Zalile does not have a fly speed. Let me double check that. Zalile does not have a fly speed. I just double checked. So yeah, he's just gonna keep that vicious mockery prepared.
Okay. Alright. Boris and Drugel are acting in the same turn. Yep. Ambusher's dead. Remove him. Okay. Ash. You can hear some rumbling down the tunnel. The familiar could definitely tell you that it's very close to where the familiar is. So you should be extra careful if you intend to head that direction. But at the same time, the miner on the floor just got bitten and is profusely bleeding. You're also profusely bleeding. What would you like to do?
I am going to take the opportunity to use a health potion on
Use a health potion on yourself?
or moving any.
Sorry, you've become a robot, so you're healing yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So, just click on the healing potion you've got on your sheet. I believe that's the correct one. Yep, that's set up correctly. And you heal whatever that HP amount is. And that's an 8.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yep. 2 off maximum. You can heal 10 maximum.
I really wish I had better internet so it wouldn't be so slow.
It's alright.
So
See,
you have
Ishmael,
these-
do you not have internet at your house with your old lady?
Right. I'm really like getting through with paying certain debts. I want to pay off all these little debts that I have before I start taking on a monthly bill that's going to be consistent.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yep, and he's already got other money problems as well, like the truck.
I
now.
know, he's gotta fix that
Yeah.
truck. He's got to put a dent in his
I gotta drop
pocket.
$600 on it tomorrow, and hopefully it's fixed by tomorrow.
Is that your only transportation right now? To get to work?
No, my lady got her car, and then my mom's also let me borrow the Ford Fusion or Focus, whichever
Okay,
one.
that's
is.
nice.
Alright. So
All right.
you've
So since
healed.
I've used my action, I still have my movement, right?
Yep, your movement and your bonus action.
So guys, since I'm out of my little hunger days, and I have some health in me too, which ways out of here do I keep running towards
Follow
my?
the
I guess
yellow arrow.
it
Yeah,
would
follow
be
the yellow arrow and
Yeah.
you'll get your way out.
follow.
Just bear in mind that the familiar is probably gonna warn you that that the burrowing noises is very close. Presumably
Yep.
there's an ambusher very close.
He'll call out burrowing, burrowing, burrowing. You can't see him, of course, 'cause
Ambushers
he's
generally
invisible, but
pop up right next to you, right?
Yes, they wait for you to get within range and then they burst out of a hole in the wall, or they burst out of the wall or burst out of the floor or ceiling, whichever one you're close by.
Since I've already taken my health potion, can I go ahead and change from my short bow to double-handed side blades?
Go ahead. I just hand wave switching weapons.
All right. And while I switch my weapons, I will slowly walk up. I got like I'm gonna walk up 10 squares.
You can walk up to 12 squares. You have not moved yet. If you bonus action dash, then you can move 12 squares. If not, you can move 6 squares.
Oh, 6. Okay, then I'll just go to 6. I'm not gonna bonus dash it.
Okay? Feel free to move wherever you want within that 6. You still have a swarmer down here, by the way, but I don't think you have any bonus action attacks.
I'm gonna just let the other guys deal with it if they want to.
Alright? That burrowing is very, very close. You can hear it stop.
So how does this crow sound like?
it's calling out in common, burrowing, and it calls louder. because it seems to be close. You get the impression that it's close, that when it starts calling out louder, it's close.
Mhm.
And the raven will actually move a little bit out of the way because it feels like it's too close to it, even though the thing can't see it or sense it.
All right, I'm gonna just scream behind me. We might have a visitor. And at my turn.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment, because I need to set him up. What? Oh, there we go. Let me just set him up. Okay. While that's running, Secret, what are you going to do?
I am going to probably do the same thing. I have a way I could get across this oil, I just realized, but it would be incredibly slow even with my tabaxi speed. Well, what's 40 feet? How many squares
It's
is
not
that?
hard to get
That's
across
it.
there. All you got to do is step on it and you're past it.
Well, yes, I'll slide down, but again, getting up might be an issue.
So, 40
Yeah.
feet is
Because
eight
I could,
squares.
well, 8 squares? Oh my god,
Yep.
hold on. Let me do some.
Tabaxis can climb up walls, right?
Yes, that
Yes,
they
they
have a climb
can.
speed. They have a climb speed of 20, I believe. I'm double checking.
It's the same as their walking speed, I think.
No, it's 20. I just double checked. Unless they did that. Hold on, because I think I'm using the old Tabaxis and not the ones they reprinted. But either way, if that's 8 squares, so that's one set of 8. I guess it could take me about 2 turns to get over there, or come back. But then I'm also going alone. Getting lost.
Well, you'd be...
Because it looks like this. Well, I
If
guess
you
we
s-
came up this way, didn't we?
Yeah. If you
Right?
slid
Just follow the
down,
sound
you'd
of
be
my
right behind...
voice.
If you slid down, you'd be right behind the mercenaries.
Looks over at Stefan for a moment. As a healer, I am remiss staying up here, aren't I? Am I doing a derelict of my duty?
You have any healing spells to use?
I have exactly 2 left in me, I think. But one of them could get the whole group. If I can get there in
Man, I
time.
just watched a funny video
I
about
will
a
be
healer.
back in a few minutes.
Hilarious.
I'll be back. Monica, don't do what I'm doing.
If you use the lineage, you can move the same distance as your walking speed. If you use the lineage tabaxi,
You're talking about my tabaxi speed.
yeah.
Well, alright, here's what I'll do. I'll activate my tabaxi speed. If this will
And you
put me
can,
down
on
here,
the
how much
first
is my...
move, you can go double your distance.
Yep. So do I automatically use any movement going down this, or do I still have movement when I come down this slide?
I'll just say, I'll say that the slide is... I'll say that you still have a movement left after sliding. I'm gonna treat this as falling, quote-unquote. You can
Okay,
fall a pretty
so
far
would
distance.
that be like here then?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5. I have 55 feet left. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Here.
You shove right past both the mercenary leader and both of the mercenaries, and they look Like they turn their head as you approach, and you just zip right past them, and they turn their heads, look at each other. Man,
Just
are all
gonna
cats
run
that
as I
fast?
run past them. Just say, you two better keep up.
Yeah, it's like you basically just traveled 200 feet in 6 seconds, and they just look at each other, and go, "Damn."
But oil doesn't make my run and walk like difficult after being off it, right? You're not gonna be that mean to me, are you?
No.
Okay, thank God.
Back.
Okay, so I'll start heading towards them. I really hope this isn't gonna take years, or if it does, I hope they're alive by the time I get there because I have one shot at keeping these motherfuckers healed,
All right.
and
Is
that'll
that everything?
be. Well, for now, I'll go ahead and prepare another Toll the Dead because I can. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh wait, you can just.
I can double move. I'm an
Yes,
idiot.
double
Tabaxi
dash.
speed doubles all your movement. Okay, so give me a second. I have another 60.
Is
5,
that
10,
your full
15.
double, or is that your extra
Yes.
movement?
Tabaxi speed, as soon as the Jeremy Crawford said, Mr. D&D himself, who made the fucking game, said if you activate Tabaxi's movement, Tabaxi speed, it doubles your
Oh
move
yeah.
for
It says
all
double.
move you can do. That includes if your Tabaxi for some reason had a fly speed, which is insane, by the way. But okay,
Yeah.
so 1,
Oh
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And so we'll go here. So yeah, he'll say, you two better keep up. And then just go, "Zoom."
It does say double. It is different language than dash. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, Tabaxi speed is,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why Tabaxi rogues are so fucking good, dude.
Holy shit.
Tabaxi swashbucklers are like my favorite, dude, because you literally run up to a dude,
Focus,
hit him, you
focus.
use your free disengage, and just run. You just run behind cover. You are literally Sonic the Hedgehog.
You want something awesome? I just started Tabaxi Monk with movement as his free feat. So,
It's ridiculous.
so he can run up, punch something out, and zip away.
Yeah, dude, because you can Step of the Wind and Tabaxi speed. Tabaxi speed is not part of your action economy. It's stupid.
Well, you can only do that once until you don't move.
Yes, which
After
means
you
I'm
do
not going to
that,
be able
you
to do
have
that again.
not move again to get it back.
I'm going to say, if you're a Tabaxi monk and you dash, if you Step of the Wind and Tabaxi speed and you haven't gotten where you needed to go, the map is too big.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then that's probably gonna be a common thing in my game.
He's just like, I have to build against this.
No, most of my maps are about 50 by 50 squares. Is just the baseline I just crafted.
The only thing that's going to suck is I need to be able to have as much run speed as possible if I'm going to heal them all with my Channel Divinity when I get there, because I have to actually run at people to heal them. So I might actually have to like stop and pant for a moment.
Well, it's a long way to get to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll try my best.
Drugel has fastened his end of the rope to the support. So has Boris. But since you guys haven't fastened it to the other barrel, Boris is going to move over along with Drugel. They're gonna fasten the rope onto the barrel, and then they're gonna roll it down the hill.
Yep. That's the plan.
All right, Zorg,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Yay. Zorg will savage attack the other ambusher.
Okay, go for it. Oof.
Mm.
Well, that's definitely a definitive miss.
Yeah.
It's on the ceiling right now after fleeing from Pyre. which I think I accidentally hid behind these tokens. Hold on. Let me move them to
There
that.
he is.
So, fleeing from Pyre, it moved onto the ceiling. You try to swing at it, and your range is just a little short now that it's over your head.
One of those things where Pyre's like jumping and punching.
Yeah.
Go ahead, DM.
Alright. Anything else you want to do, Zorg? The two guys on the ground look like they're bleeding out.
Can I help them? Like,
Unfortunately,
are they
that
like bleeding out?
Unfortunately, that requires a full action. If anything, Ash could probably help them, but you've already made your attack.
Can I taunt this last ambusher?
Taunt. Sure. What are you going to do to try to taunt this thing?
I look at the ambusher
Okay.
and I yell at him that his insect mother was a whore.
Oh yeah, that'll go real well. I'm sure that'll.
Yeah. Too bad you're not a Kinder. You could just turn it around and back toward him and moon him.
I fucking hate Kinders. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I so wanted to play one of the Dragonlance campaign I was in, but the DM's husband was playing it, and that was it.
That's enough.
Make an intimidation check, Zorg.
With advantage or normal? With advantage?
Hold on. I actually do need to check its stats. I need to check its intelligence. Because Pyre did helpfully point out that it did just insult the queen.
That
Sure.
Can they even understand that?
Indeed, could RVNs understand common? Could they? Zorg, roll intimidation with advantage.
Yay.
Oh, and the DM confirms we're the monsters.
You see the Swarber drop to the ground, and it starts hissing loudly.
Boys, I did it.
Alright,
All right.
anything else, Zorg?
I will end my turn there.
Alright.
Hopefully it won't attack the miner.
Mercenary leader. Guy's gonna try to dash after you, secret, but he's way too far back. Hold on.
How are you already tired?
The guy who's panting hard is the one behind him, not the one that just reached
Oh.
you. But this guy,
How-
he looks back and he says, "You've been eating one too many donuts, my friend. You really need to get out there and work out more. Instead of, smoking the blunt."
That's what I'm doing when I get back. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble.
How far away are they from me?
Yes, you don't know. But they're probably 4 rounds, or 3. And Secret is probably 3 rounds away, though you still have to be very mindful of the ambusher.
Girl, why do I have control of the unconscious miner?
I accidentally give you guys control, or is a...
Yeah, just as proof.
Huh. Oh, I must have added that by accident. Boop. There you go. It's been disabled.
I was just like scrolling my map. I'm like, what the fuck?
You've possessed the unconscious miner. It starts walking itself out of the dungeon.
Well, shit. Well, then you guys don't have to worry.
Brains, more brains.
Brains! They're now zombie ants.
Alright. Ash, you don't hear any burrowing.
Oh, fuck.
That's all I'm gonna say. There's no burrowing, and the familiar doesn't hear any burrowing as well. Alright. Stefan, Pyre, and Zalile, all of you are acting on the same initiative, essentially. I'll let you take actions in whatever order you want.
I'll look at Monica and say, perhaps it is time to go help. Can you make us invisible as well as flying?
Invisible as well as flying. I don't think so. But I can certainly try. Okay, so do you want her to attempt to maintain 2 concentration spells at once? She is a prodigy, so it's possible she might be able to.
Probably best just to fly.
Okay. She casts fly. She will cast fly on herself, and it affects you as well.
So we do move. What does it go? 60 feet?
Yep, 60 feet, and then you can double that with dash.
Yep. So probably go ahead and head down the way.
So a tabaxi can move 240 feet in a turn with the double thing?
Even more. Even more.
It
don't
depends
want
on
to know
what
about
class they
optimization.
are.
That's a lot of movement.
We're going to go quite a distance, I'm sure, because it's
Oh, yeah.
60 feet down there.
Oh yeah, you basically if you decide you just want to slide on the oil, I'll just let you instantly travel down that.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all want to get a dirty ass like me.
Nah, we'll just fly. Hell, why would we do? Whoops. What am I doing here? Okay. Stefan will head out and. Oh, come on.
Save a spell, just mind the smell.
This would be effectively roughly the shortest path, I believe.
Where are we? 18 squares now? That's 90 feet. So we got 120. So we got another. How about here?
Yeah.
Looks like you can move Monica up to the same area.
All right. Zalile, what about you? What are you feeling? The rest of the Scooby Gang's going down there. If you wanted to stay up here and help hold this barrel up, then that's up to you. Cool cat.
Oh shit! I forgot I was live. I keep thinking he's gonna answer. Well, his buddies are going, so 1, 2, 3. Whoop.
Whee!
5, 10,
Slip
15.
and slide.
Yeah, exactly. 20, 25, 30, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. If I did that right.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, he double moved.
All right. I think that's everyone except Pyre. All right, Pyre. What are you gonna do? There's 2 people bleeding out. The guy who, the initial unconscious miner, looks very pale. The
So I know
overseer
what's
looks
going
like he's
on.
in a better state.
Good to know. The guy is no longer visible underneath me. Anyways, so Zorg challenged the queen of the giant ant. Giant responded. Its eyes are focused on Zorg at the moment. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not a doctor. Okay. I will attempt to do a medicine check, and that will be my turn. We can go ahead and move on. I'm
Okay.
going to hit rolls and stuff, but to expedite
Okay.
the process, I'm going to end my turn at the moment.
Okay. Do you want to pick anyone up and try to move, or are you just going to sit there?
I am literally sitting there. I am letting the thing fight Zorg, and I am
Okay.
showing it that its challenges before it. I'm not. If I attack
Okay.
it, it may break its taunt with Zorg, so I'm letting
Okay.
Zorg have his battle, not
All right.
stupid enough to get between work.
All right. Make
It's not
your.
letting me.
Oh,
click
I
and
think
turn.
I think
Anyways,
the API might be down again. Let me reset it.
if I hit the
It
button
has.
more times, it'll help, right?
No, it's just gonna back things up a little bit. Okay. All right. So just make your medicine check, and let's see. I think that's everyone.
Okay.
That's everyone except Boris.
I guess the one thing I need to know is, Ash, are you moving forward, standing still, or coming back?
Indeed. What are you gonna do?
I don't have to know exactly. I just need to know your body language.
With all the commotion behind me and not seeing anybody follow, I will probably turn back.
Okay. So, whatever. I've already ended my turn. The reason I'm hesitating with Pyre is because I have to choose between if he respects the man's work or he respects the man who wanted to do the work. And I think what Pyre is going to do is, if he thinks the old man still has 2 rounds, which is what I got from that description, he will heal the guy who has the candlelights. This guy has 1 chance of surviving. Let's go.
Okay.
I
Oof.
practiced my medicine, DM. And that's my turn. Go ahead.
Okay. And it's not with advantage. That was just already set on,
No.
right? Okay.
Oh.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
I
oof.
always roll advantage, so always take the left-hand
Okay.
side.
All right. Boris. All right. So Ash, you see Pyre is hastily trying to patch up the guy who's bleeding out on the ground, and you can see his arms trembling a little bit. You can see some electricity sparking from his belt, and Pyre being a little bit scared of electrocuting this guy who's on the ground, but also clearly wanting to help him, but also this is a very tense situation. You don't know if you're gonna get jumped or there's going to be more on the way. So like the
If
adrenaline
I
is
may-
pumping.
If I may insert Pyre's actions. Pyre does not necessarily care about this gentleman, he just cares about saving him. And Pyre, not knowing how basic biology works, carefully removes the dangerous flame of the helmet, leans down, and begins doing mouth to mouth for the man's gaping chest wounds.
All right. If you want to roll it that way, that's fine. That's fine too.
He is not doing it well.
All right. Yeah, a thing I like doing is I try to frame you as doing intelligent things, but if you want to do the silly thing, that's up to you. Yeah.
I appreciate the freedom, DM.
Yep.
You laid the scene, and I put the details down.
All right. Okay. So Ash, it is your turn. You don't hear any burrowing sounds around you. It was definitely in front of you somewhere, but you can't quite place it specifically. No one's following you. Everyone's trying, like, Pyre's really trying to save someone down there, and Zorg is in pitched battle with the Swarmer. The guys on the ground look like they could be bleeding out at any moment.
How far are the guys that are bleeding out from me? And in which direction? Towards the arrow or
Away
back
from the
behind?
arrow. They're
Back
right next to
behind.
Pyre. They're right next to all the ants. They're about 45 feet away. You can bonus action dash and get over there and still have your action to try to patch one of them up. Or pop out a healing potion and try to give it to one of them.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement to get towards them as close as I can.
Okay. Out of curiosity, have you been marking off all of your healing potions that you've been using?
Yeah, I just marked down the one that I
Alright.
just used. I went 6 to 5. I have 5 left.
Alright. Man, you guys have a lot. But still, it takes a full action. And you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them, oh boy. Alright, so, what are you doing?
Moving towards them. So I think you said that I had to use my bonus or my dash to get those 9 squares towards them. And then from there I was
Pyre turns
going.
his head
I'm
to
going
the
to
side.
give.
Pyre turns his head to the
Don't worry,
side.
I'm not
and
hungry
looks up
anymore.
to you. He's not breathing.
Since he's not breathing, can I shove a health potion in his mouth and see if that does anything?
Alright.
You get
Alright.
Pyre to quit making out with him, you can.
Pyre did stop. He stopped to say that he's not breathing. Pyre's healthy.
Okay.
Pyre is healthy.
And as he says
Yeah.
that and he pulled his mouth away, I just shove a health potion in the guy's mouth. And start hitting him in the chest.
You don't... well, actually, you know what? Make a medicine check with advantage. You probably would have gotten a little bit of advice on how to do first aid from the plague doctor. He probably would tell you how to properly shove a health potion down someone's throat when they're unconscious. So make a medicine check with advantage.
You said to... Okay, advantage. Medicine...
The fuck? Wait. Well, that's success. The fuck? Wait, what happened to your
Was
healing
that with
potion
the
thing?
skills, or...
This is
Oh,
weird.
was I supposed to do it with the health?
No.
All I did was,
No. What? Something is weird is happening with your sheet. The fuck? So your healing potion, I had checked it earlier and it clearly said 2d4 plus 2. I checked it again and it said 2 plus 3 plus 2, just like last time. And I am trying to wrap my head around why the heck that happened.
I don't know why, but sometimes those sheets, what'll happen is, what I discovered is, if it desyncs for one person, it'll desync and go back to the person who just, quote, edited it, and it'll count it as a new edit. I don't know. I've seen the sheets do that.
It's weird. It's so
Those
weird.
sheets, these sheets like to break a lot. That's why I like Foundry so much better.
They do. Oh yeah, they do. Even the thing that helps
It's even
me
worse in Open Legend because the Open Legend sheet lags like fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. Even some of my macros, they don't quite work the way I want them to 100% of the time. But anyway, okay, so you were helping the guy who Pyre was helping out, the unconscious miner, right? Not the overseer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Alright, roll your healing potion. Let's see how much this guy heals. 7. Okay. 7. Alright, anything else you want to do with your turn? Hold on, Pyre, I need to move you just a little bit.
I think
just
that's
to
all I can do,
access-
right?
Move me as necessary, DM. I am okay.
You technically... If you want, you could try to pick the guy or the overseer up and try to walk away with your 3 remaining feet of movement. But if not, you can just sit right there.
Would everybody trust me to pick up the overseer.
I'm not stopping you.
Or am
Pyre does not
gonna-
move to stop you.
I'll pick up the overseer and move away those 3
Okay.
squares if I can.
The Swarmer is focused on Zorg. It does not make an attack of opportunity.
Heck yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move you 3 back and move the Overseer with you. You now have him on your back. You still don't hear any burrowing. Alright. That everything?
Zorg's about to get slapped.
That's all for me.
Okay. Secret. What would you like to do?
Well, it's gonna be a few years, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move. Call it a day.
Alright. Stefan, your familiar definitely hears something walking down from the edge of the passage. Presumably, if you two have been communicating, so it probably has an idea that it's Secret who's just dashed down the hall and is nearing the supposed ambush spot.
Right.
Alright. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Secret?
That'll be the end of my turn, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Tweedledee and Tweedledum get to run now.
Alright, boys. Let's see if it hits.
Let's see if it does hit.
Zorg's gonna not get hit.
You reckless attacked, right? So I attack with advantage.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Well, buddy, I got a 19. That's 7 damage. Divide that by half, which is 3.
So when I'm raging, I have resistance to all things, and then the totem thing does half damage.
No, the totem thing changes it so
Oh,
that
okay.
rage halves
Okay.
all damage basically.
So how much damage?
3 damage.
Huge.
But yeah, it swings. It pays no attention to what's happening right next to it. It swings its mandibles at you, and it swings with both its mandibles. It pinces right, like, it goes for your shield arm, and it goes right around the shield, and cuts your arm. Alright. Overseer is... I'm actually going to change up the turn order a little bit. The unconscious miner, so Ash takes a little lesson from what he learned from the Plague Doctor, and the Plague Doctor essentially told you, if someone's unconscious like this, you probably shouldn't just pour a health potion down their throat, because they might start choking on it. So you take the health potion out, you methodically, like, you pour it down your mouth, and then you give him mouth to mouth, and starts trickling down the water. And eventually the guy gets up. And he sits up. He looks around as you pick up the Overseer and start running the opposite direction. And he looks to you, Pyre. Pyre was right. Yeah, you can definitely heal gaping chest holes with healing potions.
With mouth
yes.
to mouth.
Mouth to mouth
I was
healing
just
potions.
missing the healing
yes.
potion. I was missing the healing potion. Anyways, so was it the Overseer running towards Pyre or the guy on the ground?
The guy on the ground, he's sitting up right now. He's looking around. He sees the ant. He backs away. He backs away quickly. Where am I? What's going on? What's happening? Like, he sees the 2 dead bodies right next to you, and just sees a giant 8-foot dragonborn just over him. And he's like, what's going on? What's happening?
We're here to help. The Overseer is there. Stick with him. And he points towards the bloody Overseer. And before the guy runs away, Pyre will try to like grab him as an opportunity attack, whatever. Not actually stopping him, but just like a stay with us. They're in the walls. And DM, that's it. This guy can panic as much as you desire.
No, gracias, bro.
Let me see how well composed he is. That's a very mediocre roll. The guy sees that the Overseer is currently bleeding over Ash's shoulders with a gigantic wound across his chest. And as you grab him, he says, "Let me go. I know a thing about first aid."
Lets him go. It was
Okay.
very momentarily thing, DM. The guy oriented himself, stated his descriptions. That's all Pyre needed.
Oops. I actually rolled. Don't count that one because I accidentally. I don't know why. My first instinct was to roll the first medicine check on my first open tab.
It's like a assassin pops out of the wall and starts doing medicine on the Overseer.
Okay, the Overseer is stabilized. The miner puts some. The miner. How would he? Especially
Puts some
since
coal
Ash
in it and lights it on fire. I don't know.
cauterizes it.
Pours wax into the open wound.
I don't think he would probably cauterize it. He's probably going to quickly like try to gauze and bandage it. He stops Ash. Says, hold on. Let me take a look at him. And his backpack would have been left behind under the rubble, I think. It definitely would have been left behind. So he's probably just gonna take off his coat. And tie it around the wound and try to apply some pressure on it to try to get the blood to clot. Alright. And the other mercenary guy has already moved. Alright. You are on the wrong side of the round turn order. All of you move. Alright, Drugel. Drugel and Boris have successfully tied the rope around the barrel, and they kick it down all the way to the ground floor. I need to add in another barrel. From the web somewhere. Alright, Zorg, you can play out your turn while I am busy putting up a barrel.
Zorg's gonna regular attack this swarmer.
That is a miss,
Does
buddy.
A 12 is a miss.
Yep, that is a miss.
Alright, is the thing still aggroed to me?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I do not have to re-aggro or re-taunt.
At least not for now.
Alright.
Alright. 2 mercenaries. They're gonna keep moving forwards. Alright. Stefan, your turn.
Okay, we're going to move another. What are we going to do? 120 feet? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
120.
me find
So
this.
24 squares.
I know we're around here somewhere. Okay.
Yep. Over there.
Gosh, that's only half of it. we know where to put Monica now.
Aye. And the two mercenaries just see two people just fly right past them. Man, what I wouldn't give for your guys' abilities. It must be nice knowing magic. No, it's not. No, it's not about magic. It's just about working out, you lazy bum.
If work your legs, you might learn something.
Yeah, listen to the Tabaxi. They obviously know something about a little bit of hard work.
When we
I don't know
get
about hard
there,
work. I just know running.
I pull some pebbles out of my pouch that I carry of pebbles, and I cast Magic Stone.
Alright. Alright. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of our turn.
Okay. That's gonna be there. Alright. Pyre, your turn.
All right, well, Pyre will do what Pyre does best. So he sees the bandages, he sees the guy, these guys are waiting, and this thing's holding us up. That's unacceptable. So Pyre will assume a stance, hold up his fist as thunder and lightning crackles between them, moves over a little bit, and then after clearing his throat, giving it a chance to know that he's now joined the fight, will proceed to punch it from the side.
Alright. Let's see if you hit.
That's a
That is a
16
hit.
for 9 thunder.
That's a hit and a kill.
It rotates into the punch.
It rotates into the punch. You punch it, and the thing just explodes. Little giblets fly everywhere.
All right, now I have actual movement. Pyre will do what Pyre does. Zorg, does Pyre have any idea how many health potions you have?
Probably not.
Okay. In which case, Pyre will simply move forward. All right, we got this cleared. Let's start moving forward.
Zephan, is your familiar still shouting a warning?
Yeah, he's been calling out about the what do you call them? The tunnelers,
Yeah. Something like that. Burrower.
burrowers, burrower. It's somewhere near him. He knows that. He's moved away from exactly where it is because you never know. Even popping out could hit something invisible.
I feel like there's sort of a metaphor here. Anyways, that's Pyre's turn, assuming he doesn't trigger the burrower.
All right. Cool Cat, it's Zalile's turn.
Well, thank you for calling my name first, so this time I can remember. Basically here,
All right.
and I'm sure he makes a one-liner about like a wait for me or something.
Okay,
Alright.
little puppy.
Alright. Boris and Drugel kick the bucket down. You can hear the wooden clang as it bumps between rocks all the way down. Okay. Alright, Ash. So you don't hear any burrowing, anything in front of you.
All you hear is the calling of the raven burrower.
Mm-hmm.
He knows it's somewhere near, but he doesn't know where it is because he quit.
I would recommend you try using your head here.
Pound head against the floor.
If that's how you want to do it, you could. But think about how these things work and think if you can do something. anything. So you have a vague idea on how these ambushers operate. You've seen them attack multiple times.
Could I possibly throw a rock up that way to see if I trigger anything?
You could, if you want. You can try to chuck a rock. Where exactly are you going to chuck it? And how big of a rock are you going to throw?
Trying to... Well, I don't know how much pressure they need to... I think someone's locking up above them, so maybe about how far?
You're cracking up, so
Maybe I should
could
move
you,
closer before I
if you want,
cross the road.
it's somewhere down the corridor. You don't know exactly where. So just tell me where exactly you're going to place the rock, and if you want to move closer, you can feel free to. Tell me where you're going to place the rock and how big that rock is. Whether it's baseball size or you're going to try to go bigger than that.
Find anything bowling ball
Gotta
size, I
remember range,
wouldn't
too.
mind getting
Okay, you were
Can't
cutting in and
throw a
out there.
rock for a mile, you know.
Alright, so bowling ball size. And if you want to move up closer, it would be a lot easier to throw at. And bear in mind, you don't have the best strength out of all of us. You got very average strength.
Alright, I'm gonna move up my 6 squares.
Okay.
And it's doubtful you can throw that thing 60 feet, 40 feet.
Yep.
You're
So
probably
you've got,
looking at 25 to 30 feet, maybe, if you're lucky.
you got a bowling ball sized rock. Where are you gonna place it? Where are you gonna chuck it? And if you try to chuck it far, I'm gonna need a strength roll from you.
Could I throw it about half my movement speed? Or half my movement?
You can certainly try it. If
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can throw 3 squares up around this curve, because I can't see past this curve.
so, you're gonna throw it right here.
Yeah.
Okay. I say you don't need to make a roll. Alright. So Ash picks up a bowling ball sized rock, chucks it, and he chucks it onto the floor. You hear a loud dum, dum, and then a few seconds later, you see the ambusher erupt out of the ground. And it swings around with its stinger and notices that nothing's there. And then it turns its head towards the rest of the group.
No, I've seen them once. God damn, are they ugly.
And behind it are more swarmers. Let me just move them onto the token layer now. And I also need to remove a dynamic lighting barrier.
The rock, does that technically count as my,
Yes.
like, attacking weapon? Okay.
I will count that as your action.
Then I end my turn.
Alright. Alright. Secret! you hear not too far down the corridor just just something bursting out of the walls. It's give you a little bit of PTSD because you did experience exactly this back then and get stung by these things.
The only thing I'm worried about is if they're going to be between me and the people I need to fucking heal, because that is going to be an issue.
All right.
I'm gonna. Oh, fuck. I'm of two minds of it because part of me wants to stop here to get back my tabaxi speed. Part of me, because if I move to go check, I won't be able to get it back from here, and it would be pointless to move. On the other hand, if they are there and I attract the attention towards me, I'm almost out of spell slots, and the only thing that would really be protecting me is Stefan's Eldritch Blast and two God knows what level guards who could just straight up be commoners. Oh God, this is a. All right, I'm gonna risk it.
Risk it, brother, risk
Okay.
it.
So I move here. Oh fuck! It still doesn't let me see anything. I see that guy, but that looks like it's through a wall.
Yeah, technically it's torn down. You can definitely see it because that wall has been torn down.
I'll move here. Wait, hold on. Where was I? I was here, right? I gotta actually count these squares.
Yeah, you were there.
Okay, so this would put me 30. I could double move. If I do that, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so when I was in. Okay, I stuck along this wall. I didn't see anything according to Roll20's vision finder thing. Well, do I have a way around this? I don't. I am going to then, I guess I'll double move. Oh, I don't want to fucking double move to peek a corner. Jesus Christ, why is this decision so terrible? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna risk the double move. Well, maybe. Well, wait. You said I can see this one, right? Because the
Yeah.
wall's broken.
Technically,
Okay, then.
yeah, technically, how it would have burst through the wall, it would have revealed the swarmers right behind
Oh
it. Yes.
fuck. Well, in that case, I need to make a wisdom save. The 4 is the number of damage it'll take if it fails.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, let me just bring up its thing.
I'm gonna shut at Stefan. I'll say they're between us and the friends.
Spell takes 4. Come on. There we go. Alright, anything else?
Move, action. I don't really have a bonus action, so no.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway.
Alright. That thing's dead. Let's remove it. You are stabilized and unconscious. So you're not going to be doing anything for the rest of this round. I'll leave you on the turn order, though. You are now tasked with the job of carrying the Overseer. Let's move both of you. And the other mercenary guy has already moved. Okay. Alright. Drugal and the other miner, they're just going to stay up there and hold the rope. Zorik, it's your turn. You just heard a whole bunch of stuff burst out of the walls ahead of you.
Alright,
Shit. Let me check something. I have to push aggressively or my rage will end. So I'm gonna dash.
Well, you could throw something. Dash wouldn't allow you to make an attack.
Let me
You have to move somewhere
Shit.
like this, and then you need to chuck something likely at
I'm gonna-
disadvantage.
Chuck javelin. Let me see the range on it. 30 to 120.
30. Yeah, that's... This would be 30 from where you're currently at. So this would be a disadvantage, unless you reckless attack, which would make it a normal roll.
Yeah, I'll throw a reckless attack down and I will throw my javelin.
Alright. Make the roll.
13.
13, is that a hit? I think that's a miss. Yeah, that's a
He's
miss.
hit. Dang, he's got like a 14 or 15.
You throw the javelin, it glances off the arm. It glances off the armor and embeds itself into the stone wall in the back. Okay. The mercenaries... Oh, well, actually, anything else you want to do? Zorg?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Pretty sure I can't do anything else, I don't think.
Alright. Alright. Let's continue moving with the mercenaries. They're just going to push ahead. Right past Secret and get into formation. The ambusher is gonna walk right up to you, Ash. How lucky you feeling, punk?
Slightly unlucky, but willing to take a punch because I ain't no chump.
Good, good. Because I keep rolling high-end damage on this thing and high attack rolls. I'm pretty sure a 22 hits, right?
Oh.
So you take 12 piercing damage.
Fuck me, mate.
Having its ambush thoroughly ruined, it turns to you, Ash, and it charges you with both stingers out. And although you've seen it numerous times, you dodge the first stinger only to run right into the second stinger. Alright. Stefan, it's your turn.
Okay. Stefan will come around to where he can see what's going on. And really can't see the ambusher. All he sees is basically this one.
Yep.
Or this one.
Yes, both of them.
So, sees one of them looks a little wounded, so he's going to cast a Eldritch Blast on this critter here.
Weaker one, okay.
And assuming a 16 hits, it would be 11 damage on it.
Oh yeah, it's dead. How do you kill it?
Oh, just point at it and just kind of like a pistol. Bang. And this black looking ray hits it, and as it hits it, a burst of flame pops out and it falls dead. And Familiar comes up and joins me.
All right.
And tells me there's the ambusher and 2 more of these things.
Oh, these supposed to be 1 square forward or 1 square backward? They weren't aligned due to the background turn tracker thing. I'm gonna assume they're right here. Alright, anything else you want to do, Stefan?
No, that's it at this point.
Alright. Monica is just going to help you on your next action. Pyre, what would you like to do?
I would like to move forward, but there's an issue of my little robotic legs only going so fast.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I can make it. I missed. Oh, it moved forward. Hmm.
It did.
Math. I will move forward and punch it with my shocking gauntlets.
The classic strategy of punching it very, very hard until it falls over. Ooh.
I mean, I do one of those things where I brace my legs, and feel free to edit this, DM. Brace my legs, my tail stands out straight behind me. I roar, I do this little Goku charge up. The pistons go back in my arm, and I swing forward, and as the pistons go forward, I've realized I've given this insect about 6 seconds to react where I was going to hit it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very noticeable. You let out a yell, like,
Oh yeah, this Pyre's being anime right now.
Okay. Roll 1d20. Let's see if there's any big complications with this. You want to roll high.
That's a 19.
Okay. So yeah, it is just a normal missed attack. You've given it 6 whole seconds to react. It kind of turns your way. It looks a little confused for a second, and then the second you move forwards to deliver your punch, it just moves backwards just a couple feet, just out of your range.
I see that it's done the Dark Souls playthrough of enemies who attack copiously slow. Anyways, go ahead, DM. That's my turn. I'll hit that button.
All right.
Satisfaction.
All right,
always
cool
nice to
cat.
hit the button.
It's the Lyle's turn.
That's me. Lyle's gonna keep doing like, wait for me, guys. What are you looking at? He still can't see shit. That's adorable.
It would be funny if you guys could just kill everything by the time he rounds that corner.
Yeah.
Listen, we're certainly gonna try.
All right. And is that it?
Yeah, that'll be it for him.
Okay. You. I think this swarmer would have seen the swarmer just get destroyed in front of it, and it would definitely try to move. And it's going to fall upon your vanguard. Gonna fall upon the vanguard and bite the mercenary right in front of it. That's a miss. Oh boy, that is a miss. So the guy right in front. No, it's not that one. The guy in front has a mace and a shield out. He sees this swarmer charging right up to it. It jumps at the mercenary, gets on top of the shield, and the mercenary leader just is effectively trying to shake the thing off, like he's got a cat on top of him, essentially. And these things are about cat's sized right now. By the time he's finished shaking the swarmer off, it will have ended its turn. That one dead? Yeah, that one's dead. Boris is busy waiting up there. He's got an important job. He's got one job. Let's hope that Drugel and Boris don't mess things up. This swarmer... Decisions.
Which way does he want to go to die?
Indeed. It looks like he wants to go down here. Alright. Pyre,
Yes.
you are getting attacked. Let's see how well you do.
Angry lizard noises.
So you do your super anime charge up punch. Charge up punch. And you notice this swarmer just kind of creeping up on you, and you dodge out of the way right as it tries to bite your arm off.
Aha, my plan worked.
Alright. Ash. You're almost dead, and you've got a scary monster in front of you. What are you gonna do?
Lay down and play dead. What else?
You're currently muted, by the way, if you're saying anything.
Hey.
What were you gonna do? Oh, you muted again. I'm going to assume that you just want us to move on without you for right now. Secret, your turn.
Hey, that's me. I'm Secret Dream.
That is him.
Well, what can I do? I am going to, since there is a fight going on here, take advantage of this time to use this excuse to not move
Ooh.
and cast Toll the Dead on this one, so I can see it just barely.
You're doing God's work, Secret.
Whoops, that's the wrong spell.
You're going to spare it. You're going to spare it.
All right. I needed to make a DC 13 Wisdom save, or it takes 2 damage if it's taking HP damage already. I
It's
know.
Not, so it takes the 7.
Oh, thank fuck.
All right. Anything else?
Let's take him
That'll
back.
be it.
Okay.
Is it a big one?
No, it's just a baby one.
You didn't kill it with 7 damage?
Indeed. It's got low HP, but it doesn't have that low. Alright. And that is Secret's turn. Oh, are you back, Ash?
Yeah.
Alright. What are you gonna do?
I was wanting to attack with my scythes.
Attack?
With your sickles?
Scythe?
Yeah, sickles. Yeah, my bad.
Okay. We're just going to say that it takes a short sword damage, and you're dual wielding.
I
Aye. Okay. Make 2 short sword attacks, and we'll subtract 3 from the second one if you hit.
He's swinging wildly. I get to push up an attack. Yes.
You rolled the damage. Roll the
Damage.
name. Click on the name short sword, not the damage.
Oh. My bad.
That
One more
is a
time.
miss. And that is also a miss. It is not your day, buddy.
Dude, those were high damage rolls too.
I mean, you also could have added sneak
Well,
attack.
it was nice knowing you guys.
I'll come over and taunt. You'll survive, maybe. You have death
It
saving
was
throws,
nice knowing
right?
you guys. I just made her angry.
So how do death saves work? Can you explain to me like exactly how it works?
Basically, when your turn rolls around, you roll. Is it 1d20 plus Constitution?
D20. Just
1d20.
flat roll a D20.
Just flat D20.
10 or better succeeds.
Just a flat D10 20
Yeah.
with no bonuses?
No bonuses.
Yeah, you have 3. If you have 3 successes, then you stabilize and you'll wake up in about 1 to 4 hours you have to roll to see when you wake up. If you get 3 failures, you die. If you roll a nat 1, that counts as 2 failures. If you roll a nat 20, you're back up with 1 HP.
Alright. At least I have relentless endurance. And you can be killed outright.
You can if it like you have 41 HP, so if I deal something like 70 HP, then you just die outright because it surpasses your total HP total as well as lower your current HP down to 0.
And you wouldn't be at a death save or anything.
No.
After that, or okay.
But that sort of situation is probably gonna be a bit rare later on. But who knows? Who knows what sort of monsters I design? If they're not swarm based, then they're definitely going to have very, very heavy abilities. All right. Anything else you want to do, Ash? Because you're a swashbuckler, you made an attack on this thing. So that means you can walk away without taking an opportunity attack. So you can walk out of attack range if you want.
I do that, I'm just leaving everybody else open, and Pyre's in the front line. I don't know if I want to leave him.
If you do it, I'll replace the hole.
Yeah, Zorg will act right after you.
Would I be able to move behind the monster, or would I have to move
No.
behind the guys?
You'd have to move behind the allies. You're not only halflings and other races can move through enemy squares, but you can move through allied squares.
One, come on, I'm short. Fuck. All right.
You're not 3 feet.
Well, I'm back a few squares.
Okay. Alright, we already resolved Secret's turn, so we'll move on to the other turns.
The Overseer.
Overseer, he is stabilized, he's not doing anything, he's just going to be unconscious. The other miner is just going to dodge. He's going to dodge, and he's going to take a step back. And the other mercenary, he's already up there, holding the front line. He's put his bow away and he's got a mason shield out.
Secret. Actually, no, I can't ask you that.
Drugel is going to wait, and Zorg, it's your turn now.
I'm pushing up.
Alright.
I'm going to Savage Attack.
Okay, reckless attack, and make the attack roll.
Yeah. I hit a crit, that means I get Savage Attack.
Oh, you're a half-orc, right. You
Yeah,
roll
Savage
another
attack.
one. So roll another 1d8.
Roll another 1d8 with no buffs.
Correct, because it just triples your damage dice.
Okay.
Doesn't give you
I rolled a
anything else.
6. So... Oh wait, did it already roll it in the damage? I think it already rolled it in the damage. 3 plus 7?
Well,
That's
the
a normal
crit
crit.
stuff.
That's
Oh,
a normal
so,
crit. You have an additional one.
oh wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you get an extra hit die.
So 12, 18 damage?
18 damage. You one-shot this thing.
Yes!
How do you kill
Zorg
this
the
thing?
Almighty!
Now that I think
Zorg-
about it, and just before you narrate this, now that I think about it, we never declared that Ash has spit out that army ant ambusher head. You probably had to put it aside to give mouth to mouth, but you I just want to imagine that you took it out, you still have blood all over your face, drank the potion, and then after you're done giving healing potion CPR, you put it back into your mouth, and you're walking back with the ambusher head still in your mouth. Either that or you put it in your bag of holding. But anyway, I digress. Zorg, how do you kill this thing?
Jorah, I want you to narrate this one. On a crit, I'll let you narrate.
On a crit, how to narrate this one. Okay, okay. So you witness this thing. So you witness this thing stab your best friend, Ash, with its big stinger. And I mean, you're already pissed off, but now you're doubly pissed off. So, as Ash retreats, you throw your hand axe. You throw your hand axe at the ambusher. It cracks open its skull. And then you walk up to it. You grab your hand axe. You jump on top of it, and you just start hacking away at it. Down the corridor, you guys can just hear, you can hear Zorg just grunting angrily as he goes, as you just hear, the carapace of this ant just crack open with guts spilling everywhere. By the time you're done, the head. Fortunately, you chop the head clean off, so you can still collect that as a bounty. It rolls right next to Ash. But by the time you're done, it's just mincemeat now. It's just in absolute pieces as all over the floor. You probably got a little bit of blood on Pyre, and it slid onto the ground because he's got armor gleaming. But you're just absolutely soaked in red blood.
I'm so happy. I hit a crit, boys. Sorg's doing his job.
The mercenaries. The first mercenary is going to make an attack, and this guy actually doesn't have the monster creator thing on him. Oh yeah, I forgot. That thing won't work with it either. Shoot. No, I have to actually look for the sheet and open it up. I can't just use a macro now. Okay. You. Mace attack, that hits. 6 damage, kill. So after shaking this swarmer off of the shield, well, actually, he doesn't shake the swarmer off the shield. Instead, he just brings it down to the ground and smashes it as you hear a loud squish. And he raises up the shield. He raises up the shield, raises up his mace, just making sure that it's dead. And he pokes it with the shield a couple times just to make sure it's dead. Great job, boss! Let's see... Ambusher's dead. Mercenary leader... Actually, he's gonna move forwards. He's killed it, and now he's going to move forwards and reinforce. Alright, Stefan. Your turn.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'll come down to here and can see this one.
Alright.
So
finish it off.
I'm still carrying these stones, so I'm going to use my magic stone to hit this thing.
Alright. Let's see it.
19 is going to hit it for 9 bludgeoning damage, and as it hits it, it bursts into flames for 2 more damage.
It is dead. You can hear it screeching as it lights on fire and slowly turns around and crumples in on itself.
Stefan is going to call out, "Get the heads, they're worth about 50 gold apiece, if I remember right."
They sure are. Yes, sir.
Alright. You can hear distant chittering, but it's not very close and it's not urgent. You definitely do have time to probably harvest these heads, assuming there aren't any more
Stanton,
ambushers.
let's get the hell out of here. We've spent enough time in this damn mine.
Alright.
Oh, is all of them dead?
You don't hear anything else nearby, at least. Doesn't exactly mean that there aren't any more ambushers lying around, but at the very least, from what you can tell, seems safe. Alright. You collect the heads, you make your way out. There's nothing seems to jump you on your way back. You hear distant chittering. It doesn't seem to be getting closer. And
If
everyone
anybody has trouble climbing the rope up out of the oily surface there, Monica or I will help them and give them an assist so they can make it, because we don't have to walk in it.
Alright.
Presumably that will get everybody up.
Secret, are you gonna climb over the oil? Drugel.
Yeah. Does
Okay.
it look like anybody needs my healing besides the knocked out man? Let me rephrase. Does anybody need immediate healing?
Ash looks pretty
I
messed
mean,
up right
like-
now. But he's got healing potions. You know he's got some healing potions, you don't know how many.
Let me rephrase. Are there enough people that using my mass healing thing or my only level 2 spell slot is absolutely required right now to save somebody's life at this moment?
Yeah, you should use it on Zorg right now.
Probably not.
How much HP does Zorg
Use,
have?
one of my
If I
healing
fucking look at your bar and you have like full HP, I'm never
dude,
healing.
how much HP does that spell heal?
It's 2d6 for every single person I run within 5 feet of.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
just put in the numbers.
Ash, Pyre are low. I'm 28. Pyre's 12. Ash is like 2 HP.
All right, sure, why not? We'll do it. Channel Divinity, why not? We get that back in a short rest, not a long rest. Okay, so I'm gonna literally run by everybody within 5 feet. So that also includes this guy.
Is anybody else injured?
Do you want me to roll? Hold on, I'll post the ability. Where
Okay.
is it? Because the reason I'm doing that is, do you want me to? It's 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier. Do you want me to roll that individually each time I tag somebody? Because
No,
we'll
I
be here a
just-
while.
No,
Well,
I
once-
just do it once. Yeah, roll it once, apply
Okay.
for everything. That's how I like to roll everything that
My
affects everyone.
Oh my
15.
god.
Holy
Maximum
God!
healing.
All right,
Oh my
so
God.
Healing.
literally anybody that I can run by within 60 feet of me gets 15 HP back. Which is literally every single person in this hallway.
Bless
As
you.
Secret
Bless you,
kind of
cool
just
chat.
zooms by all of you and tugs the strands of fate back into our direction.
Oh, thanks, Sir
Full
Kava.
healed. Is Ash here?
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
up to 19 now. Thank you.
When the guy says thanks, Sir Kava, I'll look at him and say, well, will his son suffice?
Wait, you're Sir Kava's son?
I'll show him the mark.
I didn't realize this was official church business.
Yeah, well, it is when people are in danger, and it looks like this mine was in danger. You're lucky I happened to be here. On something completely unrelated. But then again, that's how fate works.
Trying to remember, did Overseer say anything insulting to you? At the very least.
No,
Okay.
he was never insulting to me. He just was very indifferent to my presence. But I don't remember him ever being insulting to me, no.
Okay.
But I will say to him, in exchange, You will keep my visit here a secret, yes?
He's currently tending to his his wounds. You did heal him, but he still has this massive scar he's gonna be living with for the rest of his life. And
Better that than dead.
yeah, better than that than dead. Yes, he's tending to his I guess now closed wound. And says, "Well, thanks Sakava that you were here. Very well. You won't hear a peep out of me about your presence here."
As far as you know, I am just a simple cleric. You can tell them a cleric came with the party to help heal them. If they ask.
I have to thank all of you for being here. I'm sure, well, does he know about the situation? He might not know about Zalile. He might, well, Gray Asimar.
Thanks can come later. Thanks can come later. We're being paid. Let's get out of here.
You
Get
need
everyone
to
home.
live.
He's probably, he might be able to put the pieces together, 2 and 2 together. If you want me not to mention that an Asimar had arrived at the mine, I could also do that. I could also try to open communications with the administrator, see if I can warm him up.
That would be lovely, in fact.
You can't use your divinity on yourself, can you?
My channel divinity? I believe we talked about that, Jorah, and you said yes, right? I don't remember because you had when you look at it, it says it. When
Any
you
other
move up to your
creature.
speed, it says another creature, as opposed to. So
Any
I.
other
Ass-
creature.
That's
Any
the thing.
other
Now I don't remember if you actually ruled on this
I don't
because I haven't
remember
healed myself
ruling-
yet.
I'm just gonna say, sure, you can heal yourself with this.
All right. Well, then I'll just go back to full. And now you know why I was so hesitant to use that when we use the ant fight, because nobody would take damage.
Yep. And you don't want people to take damage, otherwise you'd be
I mean,
down
no,
a lot
I don't want
faster.
people to take
Yep.
damage. You are absolutely right. But with that in mind,
Hey, your
clerics
next
at low
name is
levels
Dylan.
are hard.
Your next
Oh,
Once
name
we
is
hit,
Dylan.
once we hit level 5, this will be much easier.
Yes.
Once we
But
hit
the end
level
Although-
results will be harder.
I was gonna say next level will be nice too because I need my fucking ASI. I am dying here. I have two odd numbers I need to fix right now. Anyways,
Alright.
sorry.
I don't
Uh,
get anything from level 4.
That's not true. You're a barbarian. You get an ASI.
At every 4th level, basically, everyone gets an option of either improving one ability score by +2 or 2 ability
Yeah.
scores by well, I guess in my game you are going to be getting buff stats because you guys took a standard array. So it's either +2. So it's either +2 to one stat and +1 to another stat, or +1 to 3 different stats.
Are you allowing feats in your game?
Hey,
I guess
that's
I
cool.
forgot to ask.
Oh,
Yes,
God,
I will
dude.
allow feats as well.
So would that be a feat and +1?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna be hugely tanky when we hit level 4, boys.
You're telling
So-
me that I will fix 2 stats to make them even, and then I have to make another one an odd? Oh my god, I hate you.
In
Even,
all the right ways.
fixing my even and my odd.
How dare I be so
getting-
generous?
I mean, it's great that you're generous, but at the same time, it means I'm gonna have to look at another odd number.
But
You don't,
I do.
You don't like odd numbers?
Not in D&D. They do nothing.
They
I
look
do
Other
have
than
to
maybe
ask-
give you an excuse to take a feat.
I do have to ask though. are you guys going to consider the mining mission all complete, or are you actually going to go in and try to deal with the nest?
No, I think it's get the fuck out of here time. I have no more resources except for one level 2 slot.
You could rest and then attack it the next day.
A long rest and attack it the next time we have a session.
We'll be here literally. Yeah, I was
We
gonna say
had enough
the characters
trouble
will
with
literally be here
these-
for 2
these,
years.
Parties of
Dude,
ants,
we'll
let
clear
alone
it
the
and then we'll
nest
all
with
get
the
like some
queen.
legendary magic, boys.
You
we'll
you
just
don't know
die.
that first off. Yeah, you don't
Well,
know
first
that.
off, you haven't faced the queen at all.
You know, Zorg will fight it, dude. Alright, Zorg will run up on it and hit a crit and it will
That's
die.
the
No.
problem.
Okay.
Zorg
You'll
will
hit
run
a
up into
crit
it.
and it'll eat your ass.
Ah, Zorg will be fine. It won't eat
You'll
Zorg.
run
think
up
he-
with a
Zorg has
I wouldn't
41
mind my ass
HP.
ate.
All right, so spinning things metagaming won't get us too far. Does Zorg express his desire to go further and face the queen?
Zorg does express his desire to kill more.
All right. Pyre speaks up and he says, "Zorg, that's the healing talking. Blood going to the wounds and fixing things. Second wind is good, but our magic is drained. You do this, you risk everything we've done."
Let's just take a nap.
Let's take a long rest. I say we proceed.
Think
There,
about it in
Harold.
the morning after we've had breakfast.
Zorg, look how far we are from town. It's not far. I want an inn, not a miner's sack. I want to sleep knowing that there isn't something about to pull me underneath the earth.
Someone's bougie.
I will agree with that.
And
I
there's
think
an
we should
appointment I
retreat
have.
to the inn, rest,
What is how
and
does Secret
discuss
feel?
this in the morning when we are all not
I'd
uh,
like to hear Secret
blinded
opinion.
by bloodlust.
Secret.
What?
Do you have an opinion on this?
My opinion is that we leave. We've achieved our objective.
Ash, you feel like we should stay or leave? I'll take that as
I would want to stay.
okay. So 3 of us would want to leave, 2 of us would want to stay. So I say we take a long rest and leave.
Pyre is
That's the
going to speak
spirit.
up. Zorg, why do you want to test your metal against insects? I want to understand you, Zorg.
Okay,
You proving yourself in battle. I want to know why it's important to you.
Zorg believes that to become stronger, he must fight increasingly more difficult battles.
Do you say this in character in third person, or is this in?
Yes, this is in character, third person.
Okay.
Zorg believes that he needs to experience many battles to become strong enough.
Are you ready to face the battle that you've been looking for?
Yes, Zorg has been ready.
Then come with me. As surely as I return to the town, you will have a little time to let rest and recover before facing your fate. What you seek, what you want, what you've been desiring for, will happen this month, if not this week. You do not have time to waste on insects.
Character, are insects known for anything other than just being like a swarm?
Army ants, how long have you been in Veer?
I'd say Zorg's been there for at least 2 to 3 months.
You've heard rumors of these army ants, these fearsome insects that are. They function as a hive mind, but they definitely seem to demonstrate a little bit like above average animal intelligence. They are capable of coordinating as an army and capable of executing military tactics as well. They are very dangerous, and they typically require another mercenary army to drive them off. Not very many mercenary armies have ever gotten close enough to actually see or defeat a queen. So that would be a very something that mercenaries would definitely brag about, that we killed a queen.
Okay. Are they known for like hoarding gold, or is there any like mercenary quests out there to eliminate army ants, or is there any incentive for us to fight these other than the gold reward that we get from this quest and getting the heads?
Well, typically you would get a much bigger down payment of gold for dealing with army ants. So right now, just taking the heads back, it probably would not be worth it. You'd probably want a lot more gold, or, a lot more backup to deal with this situation. They can be very... It's high risk, high reward, because they're definitely going to inflict casualties on a mercenary army. Most people don't want to fight them because they are pretty fearsome. Especially when they're fully mature.
And most of the ones that we have been fighting are not fully mature, correct?
Correct.
They're infants. Or juveniles.
Juveniles, yeah.
They're juveniles finding their way.
Okay. I will listen to the party, and I will agree that we should leave, as Zorg would believe that would be the rational thought.
And besides,
Zorg.
Go ahead,
Will
Zorg.
you also...
Pyre,
Go. Just go.
Pyre sees your expression soften a little bit as you recede a little bit with your opinion, and he drives the point in further, being Pyre. And he says, who killed your family? Zorg, who is responsible for that?
Have I specifically said that Zorg's family has been killed to you guys? Or to the whole party?
Yes, I believe you have. You have clearly stated that Zygon burned down Zucani.
Okay. And Pyre is asking me who killed by people, correct?
Yeah, something that you told him earlier today on the way here.
Zygon.
And that's who you wish to face?
Zorg would love to face Zygon in battle.
You will have a moment, a chance, and if you waste it in the caves, it will be gone for possibly forever. You have less than a week to prepare, Zorg. We cannot carry more heads out. Our packs are full. Let's leave, recover, prepare. I expect it will be sooner rather than later that you get your chance to avenge what happened to you. Pyre leaves it at that.
I may not have this or continue this conversation somewhere else if it's going to continue.
I've said my piece.
Zorg will agree to leave with the group.
All right. We are past session time, but you are basically going to be turning in this quest, is what I'm gathering. So feel free to level up to level 4 now.
Yay!
Oh, thank you.
Alright, Zorg's becoming all powerful now.
16 for one,
20,
18 for another,
16.
but I could do +2.
Okay, so for rolling for HP, right?
That's the
D12
standard. Well, technically.
D12 plus con, right?
Yep, just roll hit. Just on your sheet, there's hit dice. Just click on that, and that will give you the right number. It's either that, or you can take the average, which is 7 plus your con mod.
Well, I
always take average. It always fucks me when I roll. It always fucks me when I roll. I learn better.
only gained a minimal HP.
What was my constitution? 3. 35 is my current HP max.
On top of that, if you raise your Constitution,
So-
the modifier boost affects you retroactively as well. So if your
So-
Constitution has gone up 1, then you get 1 for each other level as well.
So I'd go up by 3 extra.
Yes.
If it reaches the next modifier, not just 1 point.
Yeah, it's gotta actually hit, like, if it's 14, then it has to be 16 as an example.
Yep.
Well,
It's
yeah,
only
my con,
even
my
numbers.
con is 5 now. It's 20. I maxed out my con.
Okay.
And my dex
Congrats.
is now 16, so I gain 2 AC and a bunch of HP. Zorg is really filling out his role as the tank.
That's
Been a
the
minute, I ain't
process.
gonna cap. I forgot how to level up.
I kind of did too.
It's going to be simple for this one. So you're just going to... So this one's your ability score improvement. You can add +2 to any one of your 6 stats and +1 to a different stat. Roll your HP. And I think that's literally it for most classes.
No,
That's about
as a
it, I
reminder,
think.
you don't have to roll. You can take average. I implore you to take
Can
average.
take average. Come
You
on,
also
Ash.
might get extra spells. If
Probably
you're
should have. I probably should have
spellcaster.
taken average. I've been taking average all except now.
Yeah, as at level 4, leveling's a little easier compared to other levels because you don't actually get anything at level 4 other than stat boost or feat and then HP.
So basically, my next level is when I really get a bump up in power, level 5.
Correct. Well, I mean, to be fair, ASI is ASI.
What
Numbers
is
are numbers, my
ASI?
friend. Ability stat increase.
Yeah.
It's yeah, like numbers are important, my friend.
Yeah,
Do not.
I understand that, but like at level 5, my
You
character
get more
gets
tools at 5. That'll
Yeah.
make you crazy.
extra attack, fast movement.
Oh yeah, barbarians love level 5.
Oh yeah, I'm
You can
going to love
reroll
level 5.
ones. You can reroll ones.
Someone just
And
rolled a 1.
now Ash, you see why I always take the average.
I give pity rolls for nat ones.
Yes, but if he rolls another 1, I'm just gonna say, I told you so.
Roll it again,
What?
Ash.
Come on, Ash, one more
my God.
time. What do you got? I told you.
Shit, it all averages out now.
Oh my!
I
I can't
told
believe
you.
that. That's incredible.
Wait, does he get a 3 now? Does he actually? Or are you gonna let him re-roll that again?
No.
Just please
Rule
let this
says
man
if
take
you
average.
roll
He's
it,
just gonna
you
get another
get
nat
a-
Bro,
1.
he's
Okay,
getting
before you
right.
keep screaming, take average. What is average? Because like,
Average
So your
is
Yeah.
average
5
roll
plus
is a
2.
D8 if I remember right. So it'd be 5 plus
4.
your con. Yeah.
Oh wait, so it's not 4 plus 2?
In
so,
D&D, you add 1 to the average.
so it'd be 7 plus 5 for me. So it'd be better for me to go for average.
It would have been better, yes.
I'm gonna take that 3 as my L to learn my lesson. I'm fine with it. So whenever you say upgrade the other statuses,
Sure, please take pity
uh,
on this man. He will literally die if you do not.
Look, he ain't
I won't die. I
will pick.
won't.
Pity him one more time, Jorah. If he rolls another nat 1, it was meant to be.
die.
No, don't even let him roll. Just let him take the average. He's just
No.
gonna roll. No matter how many
Let him-
rolls you give him, he's gonna
let
roll
him-
nat ones.
Let him roll. Let him roll. One more roll.
Look, just roll for it, buddy. You're gonna
Pity
need
roll.
HP
You're
for
literally
this.
putting the gun to the head of the golden retriever.
Roll it again, Ash.
And
one
I will
last
put it
time.
out of your put
you
it
go.
out of its misery.
See, another crit.
There
Could
you
have
go.
got
crit.
top on that one.
The duality of man.
He either hits a nat 1 or max roll on health every time. There you
See,
go,
I
Ash. 10
always,
HP.
I always take average because average is one above average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
that's why
that
it's better. Yeah,
works
that's
out in the long run. Because, like,
I-
if I took this and I made that, look at that. That's shit.
That is literal average, not
Yeah.
average plus 1.
That's literal average.
Yeah, you have to roll like really good too.
Okay.
Even like that 12 right there is my average.
Whenever you say upgrade,
But I am a beefy boy.
or
53
upgrade your
HP is
other
pretty good,
stats,
right?
Is that like the big number or the little number?
The both.
Wait, what was the
numbers.
question?
Both
The
numbers. It's
little
both
number.
numbers.
Technically,
You
both
gotta
numbers.
increase-
You haven't healed yet. I will let you guys level up. You're not long resting until you get to the town, so don't mess with your big HP number yet.
Doesn't he add the number though? Like since he got a 10, wouldn't he add 10 to this current HP?
Sure. I'll allow that. You can add
I
10
didn't-
to
So
your
the
current number.
owner then I just choose between charisma, wisdom, intelligence. Oh, right, that's what y'all were talking about.
Charisma, charisma. So the stats for the rogues: dexterity. You have high
How do
charisma.
I
Oh yeah, because
how
you're
do I,
swashbuckler. Yeah.
how do I increase my level again?
Oh, just go up to the top. Just so hover your mouse over that top box over to the right side. Click on that gear, and then from there you can change your level from 3 to 4.
To 4. Got you. Boys, I thought we were gonna level up here.
But yeah, Ash, charisma and dexterity are your big numbers for swashbuckler.
Do I not gain more rage
Max
damage at
plus-
level 4?
Right?
No.
Oh no, I get an extra rage. Wait, no, 3 rages? No, I don't. At level. No, wait. Oh dang. That's sad.
The bonus for rage is stagnant.
Wait a minute. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm like 90% sure, but it's
Bro,
been a
I've
while
been-
since I
I've
played a
been-
barbarian.
I've been throwing, boys. I have 3 rages this whole time, and I've only been using 2. At level 3, I got 3 rages, and I have only been using 2. There we go, fixed it.
Now you have me questioning myself. Hold on.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like 90% sure that your rage.
At level 3, it goes up to rage amount number 3.
Yeah, but no, it stays 2 plus. That's what I was checking. It stays +2 for the entirety
Yeah.
that you have it.
Yeah, the number, the counter of rages goes up, which means I would have.
Which, granted, you know, considering rage is one of your most important abilities, and almost everything is tied to it, anyways. You know. Which barbarian are you? You're totem, right?
So
Yeah, totem
I
barbarian.
am going to do something I've never done before. The session is over, right, Jorah?
Yep.
We've communicated level 4 information. I know you talked about giving us like stats and feats, but